loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and slew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to
Yahawah BAHASHAM.
Come out here week in and weekend out. All right, prophesy against this kingdom, man. All right, to let you know, hey, this place of America is about to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man. Okay, warn our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, man. All right, what's to come in this place is going to be horrific, man. Okay, through the spirit and power, you're about to be outside. All right, you got a lot of people who are in the state right now rejoicing. All right, relaxing. We just had that Valentine's Day yesterday on the 14th. All right, you got these people who are relaxed. All right, and enjoying, all right, what's soon to come to be destroyed, man. All right, through the spirit and power about some shot, we are here to warn you. All right, this ain't the time to relax, chill, bullshit. All right, and do all the things that you find is fun. All right, soon this place is about to be go through flames. Soon you're gonna have troops kicking out your doors. All right, soon you're gonna see what's really gonna come to this place. All right, your fun is gonna be turned upside down. Go ahead, bring it back up.
This is Isaiah 58 and verse 1. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Which we are doing right now. Okay, you got people that's at the park, you got people that's all around the world, relaxing and chilling. Brothers is out, all right, in the highways and byways, all right, preaching this word, warning you, let you know, okay? Hey, we crying out because we want to get the hell up out of here, man. All right? This ain't a fun thing for us, man. We're being afflicted. We're in oppression, man. So it says, cry loud, spare not. We ain't here to tell you what you want to hear, man. We ain't here to tell you what you want to joke around with, man. This truth is serious, all right? And what's to come is great destruction once again. Bring it back.
It says, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression.
Right, shew our people their transgressions, man. And our people are constantly indulging, okay, into transgressions, man. All right, constantly our people are indulging to the ways of this world, man. We got our people still celebrating these wicked pagan holidays, all right, eating crab, pork, and chips, and lobster, all right, like it's a delicacy, man, and it's not. All right, everything that you're doing in this time right now is against YAHAWASHI outside. You see? Got it? I was on that?
A little bit more.
And it says, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. All right? That's what this message is for. All right? Go ahead.
I got second Ezra something information real quick. A lot of our people don't know that they're in transgression. They don't know what they're doing wrong. You know? That's why the Lord commanded us to come out and show our people what they're doing wrong. Okay? And then you got Jakes that are taught what they're doing wrong, and they still don't want to change. They still don't want to do right. Okay? So is that blood gonna be off our hands because we gave the warning?
Right. That's right. We gave the warning now. Okay, and it's not of us, man. It's all the YAHAWASHI outside. All right? You're getting that warning through these videos. Your brothers being out on those corners. All right? Prophesying, man. Letting you know what's to come in this place. You're getting a fair warning, man. The Lord's stretching his hand forth. All right? And you have a majority of our people who would rather disregard this message, man.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which, all right, are the Israelites, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Once again, it's not our words, it's of YAHAWASHI outside within these scriptures, man. A lot of people don't want to hear, all right, anything when it comes to these scriptures, man, because ultimately they don't know what's in it, man. Go ahead.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
So these words are faithful and true. You see? So we know that, hey, what's to come, it's true to come, man. Okay, go ahead.
That was on that one for Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah 30.
It's Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. It says, I'm starting at verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, dying children,
children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Right, all right, and this is our people today, man. You see, all right, as we are touching up on this topic, man, you see the Spirit coming at, we know this place is going to be destroyed, but what are you doing right now to seek the Lord in the midst of it, man? You see, that's what we're telling you what to do through the Spirit playing by some outside, all right, to the best of your ability. But our people are so stiff-necked to it because they want to hear what's smooth to them. They want to hear what's good to them. They want to hear those things that makes them feel comfortable in this place of destruction, man. Okay, suddenly they come to destruction.
The Lord had commanded his man to go out and speak truth, man. All right, so if you're not out here, you supposedly a man of the Lord, you're not preaching, you're not prophesying, going off, man. All right, but you know he commanded his man to go out and preach and teach the prophecy, and even you know his prophets before us in the ancient times has also been prophesied that the Lord had moved by the Spirit of the QADASH, man,
right,
to speak these words, man.
Right.
All right, and he caused them to write the commandments, the prophecies in the book, in the Bible, man, the scriptures. All right?
Right.
So when we come out here, we're teaching the Bible, man. All right? We're not teaching of our own minds or our own opinions. All right? We're teaching of the Spirit of Lord YAHAWASHI. All right? Or through the Spirit of Lord YAHAWASHI, through the QADASH, coming out the words of this Bible, man.
Right. None of our, like the brother mentioned, none of our own opinion, none of our own words. It's through the QADASH, okay? Through the Spirit playing by some outside. So this word must go forth before that destruction comes, man. Okay? And we're already seeing the heaping of these things hyping up. Okay? You had the LA fire, all right? You got multiple earthquakes going on. All right, you got multiple people who are in distress, all right? Of uncomfort of this devil being in the seat. Executive orders are being lined up. You see what's going on, all right? Go ahead.
It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Right. They want to hear smooth things. They want to hear, prosperity. They want to hear keep going. They want to hear you can come as you is. They want to hear everything besides the truth. Okay, the truth is that's not to come, man. Ain't gonna be no happy. Ain't gonna be no chilling. Ain't gonna be no continuing your folly, man. It's going to be great death and destruction to come to this place. So brother can grab that in 2nd Ezra, I believe it's in the 15th chapter. Because see, hey, this ain't a thing of coming out here kisses and hugs, man. Nah, you about to get a rude awakening, and you already got to see with the Northern Kingdom, what you know is the Latinos and Hispanics. You see what they about to do, man. Okay, you see what they already heaping up about doing. Okay, it's a possibility they could do something that's worse as a raid, man.
And this guy Trump, he catching hell right now. His ratings is going down. But yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I guess him and Tim Holman sent a Valentine's card out to the migrants. And they saying that that's messed up, for them to do that. And so people are starting to turn against this damn devil, and that's gonna make him turn up. It's just a matter of time before this place is completely in shambles.
Well, guess what? Because that just does nothing but open up a door, all right, for people to feel emotionally driven, all right, off there how they feel. In this place, America is emotionally driven. Okay, America's about to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. Okay, whether you like it or not. And then you got this devil is in the seat who's putting that to the test. Okay, he putting that to the test because guess what? If him doing something like that, that was devious, man. Diabolical. The wicked would only do that. Which the scripture goes to the wicked are ruling the earth today, man. Okay, you got this devil Trump, quote unquote. Hey, the scriptures tell you about how they speak smooth with their words. They do all these things, but in reality, they have war around there behind their back, man.
Yeah.
You see?
The elder apostle Tahar, he was just going into one of his classes just recently this week. How the brothers even say, Trump is really, we believe that's Nero in his past life, man. All right, but he was going into it saying how Nero was first lightning, when he at first, and then the people started turning against him, man, because how he was treating the people, all right, and he ended up committing suicide, man. All right, and that's how it is with Trump, bro. At the first, when Trump first got into that office, he had a lot of fanboys, man. You had the MAGA, even the MAGA starting to hate this man, man. All right, the immigrants that voted for him, all right, everyone's starting to turn against him, all right, and at first everybody was for him, right?
They started to hate Nero in ancient Rome because he was tyrannical.
Yeah.
And they seen the draconian laws that he began to push out, which is the same thing that Donald Trump is doing. He's about to declare draconian laws.
Right.
And the first person that he's going to enforce those laws on
Are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans?
It will add on to that point. You seen it where you had a dude, Billy Gates, or what's they known as Bill Gates. All right, him and his trans, whatever goddamn wife, whatever you want to call it, question mark. When they were saying, when they were putting him on an interview, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when they were saying what? They wanted to dish this out, okay, to the so-called Latinos and Native Americans and blacks, man. Okay, which show you that who they're gonna come from, or who they're gonna come for when it comes to these type of things, man. That was during that C-19 era, man, which is still prolonging, but now they're about to do something else, see? But that's who they're targeting, man. They ain't just targeting, you don't see them doing with that. As much as they want to be on top, you don't see them doing that with their people. You know, they doing it with you, so-called low class, man, all right, or the poor. So what is that telling you, man? He has a main objective and target, and it's a majority of you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Don't get it twisted, man, because the devil comes with smiles and gifts. The scripture says the gift destroys the heart, okay? He can gift you with all these essentials and all these benefits and all that, but, you know, in reality, man, it's all to just get you into a trap and F you over, man. You see?
Still the devil.
Still the devil. You're accustomed to doing these things, man.
And the scripture says, sweet language multiply friends, man. All right, the devil came with you with that sweet language, man. Those smooth words, but that war was in his heart. And a lot of people were starting to, vote for Trump, all right, because they believe in this man. They put all their trust and hope into this man. Now he's starting to show you the devil who he really is.
That's right.
And that's and our people was voting for that man, bro. All right, because Trump was telling them the smooth things that they wanted to hear. All right, they were telling them the things that they, peace and safety. All right.
Right. Look at all these Latinos that voted for him, and then look what he did. Look how he showed you he was the wicked. Look how he showed you his hatred, or look how he showed you that he has something against you. Okay. All right. So look at these things, man. Pay attention to these things. All right. I'm gonna say the H word instead of the word, as you know, these devils will crack it down for it. But hey, for the sake of the channel, but hey, go ahead, bring that back out.
Isaiah 30?
Yeah, Isaiah 30. Bible Kashah, because in reality, when it comes to these things, our people gonna have to see it, all right, the hard way, man. Okay, they're stiff-necked, hard-headed. They don't want to get the picture, They're all around their oppressors right now. They don't think they want to do anything. This is my friend Jim. I've been knowing him we going fishing. I was working with a Northern Kingdom, and he was telling me he was so quick to brag about what he was accepting when it came to seeing these Edomites. All right, or when he seen the so-called whites, whatever you want to call it, man. All right, when he was around them, he told me how they was meat mugging him, looking at him crazy, as the natural instinct this devil would do. But he said then they started to take him in and breed him in a little bit more after he started to act like act the way of how they would want him to act. That's what Esau wants you to do until he got you in his damn arms and he's choking your ass out, man. You see? They're built for these things. They take you and trap you and then take you out. That's why he's a cunning hunter known in the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
I could
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10 in the NOT. It says, they tell the seers, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets, don't tell us what is right. Tell us nice things, tell us lies.
Now that's some wicked shit, man. Don't do this, don't do that. When you see it right in front of your face. I was watching the video, it had me rolling, I ain't gonna lie, man. All right? It was a big body, Shirley, man. All right, she was talking about how, what's going on with Trump, doing all these crazy things. And she like, well, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? And at this point, we ain't gonna be able to eat nothing on the side of the road. Mac and cheese, big things, man. All right? She over here complaining, but then she came to the realization, maybe this place need to be destroyed and start over. Then she started to regret the fact of what she said. Well, that's the nature of our people at this state, man. Then she started talking about, you know what? You don't ever know when you're going to pass away. You don't ever know when you're going to catch hell. You don't ever know. But you just realized all that and denied the fact this place could be started, man. You see, and that's why a lot of our people going to have to be put down, man.
They love it here.
They love it. No matter how much hell they catching, they still want this place to thrive, man. And we ain't with that shit. Go ahead, man.
Why? Because if I can add, the problem with the Israelites, they can't see past America. The problem with our people is they can't see past this present rulership, man.
Yeah.
which was wrong with Jake in the land of Egypt.
Right.
The Lord delivered you niggas, and you was complaining still.
That's right, bro.
Here you have it. The Lord just did a miraculous deliverance, and you niggas still complaining. That's why we ain't out here like the brothers always going to. We're not out here for every spit. We're not out here for every nigga. We looking for the elect. Okay?
That's right. That's right. We looking for the elect. We ain't looking for a goddamn nigga that want to stay with Big Shirley, man.
Hey, because
You know?
Jay be knowing too, bro. Jay be knowing, but they want to, you know, manipulate themselves and tell themselves that everything's gonna be all right and everything's gonna be fine, bro.
Right.
Because Jay, you know, Jay, every now and then Jay will tell you some certain things that's happening around in the world. Like, damn, bro, this might be it. But then they be like, nah, Trump coming to office. Trump's in office now. All right, now they starting to realize again, and this is it.
They're forcing themselves to believe.
Exactly.
They're forcing themselves to believe that this rulership is perpetual. They force themselves to believe that this is as good as it can get.
Yeah, it's gonna stay this dominant. No, it's not. This devil ain't gonna be holding this hand, like the brother mentioned, this hammer over the earth forever, man. The scripture says in Job, where he has a particular time frame, man, and he ain't gonna be able to see that. And why is that? Because YAHAWASHI got a hand on this devil already, been since the beginning, man. You see? So he got a pride in his heart that he thinks he's gonna overcome, all these things, but ultimately he's just gonna lead himself to destruction. And that's what we letting you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, know that this devil ain't gonna rule forever, man. So why you taking so much time to seek your Lord, man? Okay? Because it's really about to turn up here, man. We're gonna get into it. Go ahead, bro.
It goes on, and it says, verse 11, forget all this gloom, get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel. This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will...
quick, it said forget all of this gloom. And gloomy is like heaviness and darkness. And they was accusing the prophets of speaking heaviness and darkness, but the Lord sent us out to give the warning. All right? And the warning is a gloomy message. That means you gotta fear and come to repentance underneath the Lord, YAHAWASHI, do the right things so that you can be protected from this doom and gloom. All right? Really, the thing is, the Lord always destroyed the nations that put their hands on us.
Hey,
and you niggas got a part with this nation, you're gonna get destroyed with them.
Hey, well, you grab that, Bubba. Kashad is the, yep.
hey, what Jake always say, man? Oh, all y'all do is teach about hate. All y'all talk about is hate. You know, but we're not coming to a time to love, man.
Right.
All right, we're coming to times when people are going to be killing each other's families, man.
Right.
All right? People are going to be killing their own families, man. All right? And every time before the Lord brings destruction to a place, he brings his prophets there before to warn you of the destruction, man. All right? So Jake be mocking and scoffing and get mad at the man of the Lord, at the brothers who's prophesying and trying to warn you because they don't want to hear it.
Right.
Because they want to, hear sweet words.
They tell you, oh, you just hate this and hate that, but then they start hating you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, you start hating us because we're telling you the truth. That's what's wrong with our people, man.
That's what
You
the
know?
Apostle Paul said.
Yeah.
Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell
Yes,
you
you-
the truth?
yeah.
You hate us because we tell you the truth. Which ultimately means that you're in love with lies.
Exactly.
You would rather be told a lie than the truth. Prophesy deceits.
That's the deceit. That beautiful. That's the deceits. And our people are corrupted by those deceits so much that they believe. That's like a nigga that believes his own lies, man. You ever seen that shit before?
Yeah.
You know he just did it. You know he just did it. You see him do it. Yeah, something like a liar. When you see him just do it, and he tell you, nah, he start believing it. So, man, I know somebody that was like that, man.
That was the worst.
Those are worst niggas, man. Okay?
Nigga lie so much.
Not so good.
Nigga really getting the full on. Nigga know he lying.
Almost getting your ass.
This nigga might be telling the truth. Come on,
Man.
He started believing in himself, man.
Right.
He actually live in that lie. There's
Right.
people that live in their lies, man.
Yep.
All right, and that's what they're doing here in Babylon. They're living in the lie that this place is perpetual.
Yeah, because they
And everything's gonna get better.
exactly like they tell you it's the American dream, pay with gold. They still believe it, even though they're seeing it's going to shits, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
To bring it back, it says they tell the seers stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets don't tell us what is right. Tell us nice things. Tell us lies.
Tell us lies. That's what they want to hear. That's why the scripture jumping up. Matter of fact, you got the first verse of that Isaiah 30. Because guess what? Just because you want to hear something like that, you really want to hear what these devils got to tell you, man. You want to hear what these other niggas going off the other camp. That's what you want to hear, man. You don't want to hear what truly through the spirit probably watching outside is telling you you hard-headed, stiff-necked jakes, man. You don't want to hear it because you enjoying this. That's Jake don't want to have to make a change. But in this truth, you got to make a change, man. You hear? You got to stop eating crap pork, shoot a lot of scriptures, sign around, Baba Kashab. You tell Jake you got to stop eating this. You don't want to change doing that, man. Yeah. But the pork, really? Yeah, you got to stop eating that, man. You killing yourself and you still wanting to still eat it? You disrespecting YAHAWASHI by continuing indulging in this, but you still want to eat it after you was told it? Man.
Man, I was teaching a quick testimony. I was teaching a little nigga.
No, that's not.
This little nigga, you know, he didn't want to be taught no more. He wanted to go into IUIC because he said that they're going to give him a life. All right? This man was burning so bad that he went into a false doctrine. He deliberately went after I told him that's false doctrine. Don't do it. I've been teaching this man for months and months. He was burning bad, man. And brothers burn. But you can't let that shit take you away from the Lord. How about you outside? This nigga said, why you want to see? They know arrange a marriage for your wife and everything. I'm going to go over there.
Which is what? Comfortable?
Yeah.
Comfortability?
A simple nigga.
Yeah.
He gave up salvation for a woman.
And America promotes and breeds that same vibration. See, to be comfortable, comfortability, to be stable in a mind to be boxed. A boxed in nigga.
That same nigga couldn't understand the breakdown of sell thy garment, get thee a sword. Okay? This nigga thought he could get a gun. Broke it down to him thousands of times. No, I'm just gonna go get a gun, man. I'm saying get a gun, I'm gonna get a gun. Alright? That's these niggas. You know, you can't waste your time and energy on these niggas because the Lord got a certain spirit on them that's reserving them to destruction. The Lord has to take you out. You're too corrupted, man.
Go ahead.
It says Isaiah 30 verse 1, woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord.
So it's a scripture as identified, woe meaning destruction. Okay, because you see why the destruction of our people. It's because they decide to go and continue in this kingdom, in this wicked kingdom. So it's gonna be what? Woe, man. Destruction. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it says that take counsel, but not of me.
Right, they'd rather go to these devils and go get help instead of how about you be outside. Go ahead.
It says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
And that's, they don't want to make that change, the necessary change, man. So it's we telling you that America is about to be engulfed in flames. This is what you have to change. They're saying no. You know, they want to continue here. You know, go ahead.
Verse 2 it says that want to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh.
So I can bring it back.
It says that want to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
Right, they'll rather go to see the benefits that this place offers, man. And we said it earlier. I quoted earlier, but we want to grab it. All right, but it says a gift destroys the heart. So all the benefits and all the assistance and all that here and there, if you wholeheartedly depending on that, you're gonna find out why you shouldn't have. You see? Go ahead.
It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, they go to the hospital, go to the whatever the fuck it is, man. They get that covering. Go ahead.
It says, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, that protection. It's like a tree. It has a tree, right, and then underneath the shade. You know, that's what they would rather want that from Esau than from YAHAWASHI outside. Go ahead.
It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
That's the makeup of this system is really gonna make. It's gonna be a shame.
Look at Northern Kingdom, man.
Exactly.
You know, they trusted into into Pharaoh, into Trump. All right, now that's their shame, man.
That's their shame.
Yeah, you know, I had did a video, 2 weeks back on a dude. He was pleading to Trump to bring his wife back, man, because he deported his wife. But he was a Trump supporter. He voted for Trump.
And they was looking confused.
Now he's looking confused because he that it brought him to shame, man. Now he's trying to get his woman back in Trump, and Trump not even listening to none of that. All right. And the thing is, this devil told you what he was going to do when he got in that office, man. He told you he was going to report the immigrants. Oh, she's about to get her papers, bro. We about to get it settled. This devil don't give a damn, man. He was been waiting, right when he got in there, he said, bro, all of them going, and if you can go with them.
Damn. He said, all of them going, and you can go with them. Well, that's what he was speaking about. He had I forgot what his name was. Big bald head on Edomite, man. He was talking about when Trump come in the seat. Hey, shit finna get.
All the season?
Yeah, I don't know. Forgot. But when it comes to it. But he was pretty much making it known, like he was ushering in Trump, like his right hand man or something. So hey, when he get in the seat, we finna show out. Yeah, and we finna do this when it comes to the boys across the seas. And he finna do this when it comes to them borders. You see? But you voted for him. You see what he did? Over 100 executive orders been signed off. How the hell you sign that fast, man? He getting them done.
He ain't reading.
He didn't even read them shit, man. Because it was already pre-done. It was already scheduled to happen, man. And your ass was in the midst to get the hell up out of here. So how you vote for something that was setting to come down on you? That's the delusion that comes to this place. Go ahead. The shame. Go ahead.
It says, and the trust in the son of Egypt, your confusion.
That's right. I was watching that video and I mentioned that big girl, and the video says so confused. That's what made me. I was rolling, man. She's so confused. You so confused that you would rather let the space thrive than still let it die. It's crazy. That's it on that?
I got a precept. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Right. Whoa. Unrighteous decrees, man. And you have these laws and things that were being put in play, okay, it's been done by who? Your oppressor. Esau, Edom. Okay, so the destruction's going to come in them because ultimately you're touching the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay, Israel. Okay. But, going on, go ahead.
It says, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
Which they have prescribed. You see, so this is already something they had in motion. And they writing off on this, man. And now your ass getting deported. Now your ass getting chastised by your oppressor. And he put it down.
Yeah, that's why when he got in office, the first thing he did was start signing executive orders. This nigga still signing the executive orders.
Yeah.
Over 300.
Over 300
executive orders, man. And why is he doing that? Because the Lord put him in that position to bring hell down upon you jakes, man.
Right.
What he's doing to the northern kingdom, it's going to come down upon the southern kingdom as well.
Exactly.
This is all a setup for him to start pushing out that spirit of internment camp, FEMA camp, concentration camp. That's going to be that's going to be the new norm.
Right.
They ain't going to send your ass to the county no more. They're going to put your ass in a detention center.
Right.
They just tapped me. We just lesson on this week.
Yeah, that's
when I'm on about. They talk about in Mississippi, if you're an illegal immigrant, they're gonna lock your ass up for life.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about for life, and then you got it too where
the death penalty.
I believe in Missouri they saying how.
And you know how they is in Mississippi.
Oh, they racist as hell, man. But they were saying in Missouri how they're going to do those $1,000 bounties.
Yeah.
If you report somebody, you'll give you $1,000. So that's going to give people the incentive to start turning on their co-workers.
Dead or alive.
All of that, man. We become some very, very dreadful times, specifically for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. Hey, so when the Lord tell you to repent, come back to Him, and He been having this prophet out here for decades. That's why I had elders and apostles, great millstone on down. That wasn't for nothing. All right, now you about the scripture says when His word shall be known unto you. You've been hearing these words, but you ain't want to take it. So now you gonna be made known unto you in real life. You're gonna be put in real life situations where you're gonna be facing death or imprisonment. Like his brother said, for life. And then they talking about they can lock your ass up and make your ass work. So what that is? They putting you back in slavery. Trump last presidential term, he said, if you so-called black people don't remember your history, or right, you don't learn from your history, don't repeat itself. So say you put back in slavery. Right, really.
working for free.
Yeah, they saying how they gonna do a mass raid in LA the end of this month. And they saying that they're telling you, yo, if you out there, the best advice is just to leave. You know, legitimately, just get the fuck up out of here, because they're gonna put you in prison. Right. They're gonna put you in federal prison, which could be a FEMA camp. You know, they might not just deport your ass. They might just lock you up somewhere, man. Right. You know, and make you man have you in there turning big rocks into little rocks. Right. And you gonna be thinking of you gonna be trying to pray to Jesus to save you, and Jesus ain't coming, man. All right.
And they looking for some type of revolt. All right, they're looking for some type of uprising, man.
And they know they is. That's why they gonna start in LA.
Yeah.
Cause they know how the Northern Kingdom is in LA.
Not only that, they know how Jake is.
Hey, and then they said they leaked it. They leaked that shit on purpose, man. They wanted you to know we coming, so you can jump stupid.
So what they gonna do?
Right.
You know, because most people hear some news like that, they start getting started on it. Well, we ain't gonna go down like that. You know? Yeah, they start preparing. Well, that's what Esau wants. He wants you all stirred up, so when he comes, okay, in the form of that fashion he does, he's gonna be looking for you to be rebellious, man, so that they can use that, what they said back then, that what was it, lethal force, man. You know?
Yeah, they want you to jump stupid.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they got the Super Bowl going on. You know, they got the NBA All-Star Weekend. All these distractions to keep you from what's really about to go on. Hey, the earth is about to be made a battlefield, man. America's about to get flared up. You brothers did a lesson this week. The Lord first start using these young niggas. You know, that's trying to deport a young nigga. Not only do you got young niggas of the Southern Kingdom, you got young niggas of the Northern Kingdom too. They just had one of these Northern Kingdom immigrants that just broke into this NFL player house, start stealing this gold and jewelry and shit. So they finna really get active. Yeah. A lot of death is gonna be in the streets, and Trump can't wait for you to give him a reason.
Right. Yeah, because he's gonna show his power. He's never gonna demonstrate that power. You see?
Don't be surprised if there's some type of Black Swan event where they kill a nigga on camera again. They kill a nigga on camera like they did George Floyd, so you niggas can just revolt and rouse up. That's what Trump wants you to do.
Hey, Jacob's trouble is gonna be, you gonna see all fucking every nigga you see gonna be getting police brutality.
It's gonna be like everybody's gonna be. It's gonna be a George Floyd event nationwide.
All down the street. You just, oh my God, he beating that nigga up. Why you keep riding? And him too. It's gonna be an open season on you niggas, man.
It's history repeating itself. What happened in the 90s?
Right.
Or the late 80s with the Rodney King.
Right.
When niggas, they burnt LA down, bro. They burnt LA down. So what you think they about to do now? When they start them raids, you think Jake's just gonna let it happen? They gonna rouse up, man.
It says, I'm reading NOT verse 2. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans. So what Esau is doing, he's getting ready to take advantage of you, man. You know, they're depriving you of certain benefits, resources. You're already at the bottom. Right. You know, what Trump is doing is he's making the poor poorer and the rich richer. It's no different. He's doing the same shit Biden was doing, except escalating. He just turned it up more, man. And then he, you know, like this whole thing with Israel too. They're talking about. He came out talking about how they're going to own Israel, how they're going to take over Israel. Which really what he's doing is he's on the same shit Biden was doing, funding Israel, and taking over Gaza, Salakia, and taking over Gaza. But he's saying that we Americans are going to do. We're going to do it for America. No, you still going to be Israel. They have a greater Israel movement or plan where they pretty much want to wipe out Gaza, man.
That's scripture saying that he said it shall draw them out.
Right. See, talking about sending troops out there.
See, America, Trump trying to meet up with Putin to stop this Israel and Gaza war.
Nah, the
Ukrainian war, Salakia,
right.
You know, but all that ties into one. What's going on over there in Israel? That's not about to stop because it's Bible prophecy. It's going to escalate to the point where America has got to get involved, and then Russia's going to get involved, and then we're in World War III. And World War III is quickly approaching too. We're already really there. Okay? We just waiting for that right event. You know?
Well, these people think that Biden and Trump were any different, but during Trump's inauguration, Biden and Kamala were sitting there clapping for him right next to him. That's how you know they are all under the same agenda. It's no different from hiring a new supervisor at the restaurant.
Wow.
Biden fulfilled his
Or
lot.
the company.
Yeah.
Biden fulfilled his lot. What was the lot of Biden? Well, Salaki, what was the lot of Biden? Biden's lot was to let all these immigrants in, okay, which would give Trump the green light to start massively deporting these immigrants, in particular the Northern Kingdom.
Yep.
That's all that was.
He needed a reason to come up against Jake.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's all he needed. And Biden gave him the reason.
Because it was like, well, why is this all going on? And why is this happening so much? And Biden, why aren't you doing anything about it? He just give me the same old bullshit, you know. Yeah, it's all gonna be all good. It's gonna be taken care of.
Sleep talking.
Yeah, sticky joke. You know, until you let this devil come in and they all clapping like, yeah, it's about to go down. You know.
That's never let a good crisis go to waste. I got a piece of it.
That's it on that, yeah.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 1. Woe to them that work, Salakia, woe to them that devise iniquity and then work evil upon their beds.
And that was evil of these devils to do. Brother brought out how they, with the Valentine's thing, like they were coming in some type of spirit of sympathy. But really, they just really got a wicked vibration of them always, constantly. They're mocking. Yeah, they're mocking. Beautiful. See? Bring it back.
Say it, God. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
And that's what they're constantly doing, working evil upon their beds, looking for a way to slaughter you, looking for a way to catch you in the snare and the trap, like to bind you up, you know? Like if it's all you going hunting, you're gonna wrap your legs up, you know? He can't wait because when you get the opportunity, he's gonna utilize it to his advantage, like the brother quoted earlier. All right, he's gonna do what? He's gonna not let a good price go to waste. Okay, that's why you constantly hearing about this quote unquote bird to the flu, man. You know, and we don't know at this point this devil could do anything with that, but you're hearing more about it every day. Every article I come across and I'm looking at something, I'm seeing about how they got this bird thing flying around.
Well, you got it where videos is coming out of these other countries showing you how they have eggs. Egg price ain't go up. They got eggs. It's just when you in America, you're under that propaganda.
Yeah.
You know. Then at the same time, here in America, they don't want you to own chickens. They got a problem with you owning chickens, man. So really, they're really trying to purposely cause a famine. Yeah. So that they can back you into a corner where you got to take an MOTP. That's why Elon and Trump is going into AI race. You know, it's about it's a race to AI, this, that, and the third. You know, because ultimately want to bring in that MOTV. They want to make sure everybody is implanted. That's why the whole migrant thing is going on. They want to identify. It's all going to lead to one. If you have the eyes to see, then you see where this is going, man. You know?
Yeah, because how the fuck the first bird got bird flu? Where did the bird flu come from? Now they're saying it's affecting cows. And that's going to affect milk production, cheese production, and beef production. Okay? And there's a lot of food that is beef gelatin. So much more food is going to be affected than you expect, right?
Exactly. Right? And that's why they're speaking about a potential inflation, okay, when it comes to eggs, all these products in some way, man. You got a numerous amount of all these recalls. So what is that saying? Like the brother mentioned, something that they're behind closed doors doing when it comes to these products, man. And as the scripture said, they do these things. Okay, bring it back.
And this morning, I was at Sprouts looking for some eggs. And Sprouts has a lot of those private farms that sell their eggs. Those private farms, they raise their chickens like very healthy. Okay, they call them pasture raised. They ain't have none of those eggs in there, man.
Organic.
Yeah, and you go to Walmart, they got the factory eggs in there, man. All right, they still got those in there. They got a whole bunch of those. But first, these private farms are being targeted. Now the main production of the eggs are going to be halted.
Right. Or that's what it is said to be, or that's the delusion that they want you to have. It's part of the setup. Go ahead, bro.
And I wanted to add too as well. You had this week as well. You had people making funny videos, so-called, of them going to chicken farmers or regular families that had chickens, and they were purchasing eggs from them. And also, you have mass foam extinctions with chickens. What they have been doing is they'll put chickens in a chicken coop, in a pen. It'll be like 1,000 of them, and they'll kill them by using foam. So that's how they're trying to say that there's a shortage of chicken. You had that come out this week as well, and I seen a video on it. But they're purposely killing these chickens and having the shortage of eggs come out, so you jakes can go down to Egypt and trust in this devil, man, because the prices of eggs are gonna go up, and people are gonna start complaining to the government that the prices are too high. They can't afford a simple meal.
Or, to back you up, that's gonna cause people to be flared up. You're gonna get frustrated. Gas prices going up, food prices going up.
Right.
You know, riots.
They put the tariffs up.
Tariffs up. So what is that? Hey, order out of KO, man.
Yeah, they got videos coming out too now of the people that is paying $10, $20 for a carton of eggs. When they go to boil these eggs, there's parasites in them eggs.
Oh yeah.
So this devil, man, he is relentless. He gonna fuck you every way possible he can, man. He gonna hit your pockets, then he gonna hit your health. You know, it's just you can't get around it. This is why you need YAHAWASHI these last days, man. Without YAHAWASHI, you have no protection.
Well, there has to be a famine. That's why the Lord said his servants are going to eat. You know? When that famine comes, we going to be taken care of. Those who have been serving the Lord in sincerity, but to everybody else,
Shalom,
that's when the
back a thumb.
invading of one another is going to begin. They ain't going to be going in other men's houses, taking what they got. Egyptian against the Egyptian.
Yeah, they can be taking medicine, food, and the chicks if it's available. You got China, Mexico, and Canada. They put 25% tariffs on American goods.
Damn.
It hasn't taken effect yet, but you're about to see the effects of it. And everything's about to go up.
A box of cereal is probably like $5, maybe $4. Can shoot up easily to 15.
Not only that, but natural resources also. So that means the gas, the oil, okay, paper, wood, all these things are about to go up, man.
Every year, you know, everything, the Lord about to turn this thing up.
Right.
See? Going on, it says, when the morning is light, they practice it,
right?
Because it is in the power of their hand.
And then you got Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And we mentioned this earlier about only the wicked would do something and be crafty and devious to do something as they are doing today. Like the brother gave a great example with that, the portent and the Valentine's card. That was it on that?
Now it goes on to say, and they cover fields and take them by violence. So, you know, a lot of these immigration laws, really you the illegal immigrant, nigga. Everywhere you step is stolen land. But see, that's the hypocrisy of these devils, man. The hypocrisy of these devils. We're the illegal immigrants. When Christopher Cologne came over here, it was already individuals owning his land. And not just natives, okay, Slovakia. You also had the Hispanics. And they were people of dark, and they were melanated people too. You have what they call Afro-Indigenous, all right? So you had those even who appear to be looking like Negroes over here. But we're the illegal immigrants.
Right.
Okay, it says,
hey, it says yesterday I was at work and I was on the beach, working on the beach. And you've seen a bunch of like restaurants in the area where they had Northern Kingdom statues up and signs up. But the only people that I saw walking around was Edomites. So that's how you know that God, the scriptures say, truth shall overcome him, man. You know? Right. That's when I realized, damn, man, this is all too real, bro.
Yeah.
you barely even see God.
Yep, you don't see God, bro. It's straight Edomites walking down this territory.
Right. This was all God, Reuben. But you don't see that. You don't see God because a genocide was done here on this land.
Right, and if you do see God, they was secluded to a reservation.
Right, and the reservation is like shit.
It's a ghetto. It's a project.
I looked it up the other day, and it damn near brought me to tears. When you look up reservations and how it look, it's horrible, man. All right, it goes on to say, and they can take them by violence in houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, and that's what you did. You damn devils. Y'all all going to slavery. You Edomites going to slavery, man. America gonna be destroyed with nuclear fire.
That's right. Okay, that's that cry aloud, spread not, man. You see that it's not a thing of where you just hearing all this nice and good things, man. You know, that's not what it's about. You gonna hear this truth, man. The truth is that this place is through, and the ones that oppressed us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're through too. Starting off with you and the rest of these other nations that took a hand in that too. You see? Well, go ahead. That was on that?
Yeah, that was
Go ahead, bro. Ecclesiastes. Where it says time
common chance.
No. Right here. Every season.
This is Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right. So there's a season, there's a time and purpose for everything, okay, that's playing a part within this movie of YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? Everything's taking a place. Okay, everything has a purpose and a part of this movie. Alright? And we're getting to the exciting part of this movie, man.
Right.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of this movie and the scene of destruction that comes with it, man.
Right.
You know, Abu Ratazal, you know, we be that elect. Okay, the finished product of this place, it's gonna be a rejoicing process, man.
It's gonna be well worth the infliction.
Yeah, you know.
If I can add, and Scripture says, "Blessed is the man that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." You know, so hey, bring the famine, bring the death, and bring the sword, nigga. Because you ain't hurting us. We done paid our tab. This your shit. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't, you know. Now 2/3 may appear as, oh, we're getting afflicted, but for the hopeful elect, it's like good. We don't give a damn about this place anyway. Bring all the famines and all the tariffs and all the shortages. You only speeding up your process, man. You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. This is all going to the agenda of YAHAWASHI outside, the water YAHAWASHI outside, for putting Trump in office. The water YAHAWASHI outside for putting Trump in office, man.
He's gonna get it done.
He's gonna get it done.
He's gonna get the job done.
Because Biden was fucking procrastinating. And all these presidents before procrastinating, but now you got some Operation Warp Speed. They're gonna speed it up. The Lord say he's gonna shorten the days for the elect's sake. And the brothers are happy for this time, so excited for this time, because now the currency that's been in place, which is money, is gonna have no effect. But that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is gonna be the new currency, the true currency. That's gonna be, and brothers are rich in that, man.
Right.
Brothers are rich. And wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But in mammon and the currency of this world, we're poor.
Right.
So this whole world is this whole world's about to flip upside down, man. The least of the brothers with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, gonna be higher than Bill Gates.
Right. And when you have it, with scripture go into it, where the things that are done with that comes by the ways of men, are not going to prosper, man. But the things to the spirit of YAHAWASHI will always prosper, man. Okay, they are possible. See? Go ahead.
It says, a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Right. A time to kill and a time to heal. All right, we're about to start seeing a lot of death here in this place, man. Okay, you're about to start realizing that America is not so good old goody two-shoes that you know it as, man. When they start letting you know America's going to be destroyed, okay, you need to be warned. You need to be afraid. All right, because this is not a joke. This is not for play, man. Go ahead.
It says,
hey, man, YAHAWASHI is about to start destroying a lot of these motherfuckers, man, here in America. All right, and they don't want to hear that. But guess what? You're going to hear it anyway. Go ahead.
it says, a time to break down and a time to build up.
And this place getting broken down just for another to be built up. You see? All right, this is the end of Esau's rulership. And after that, hey, YAHAWASHI is going to establish his kingdom, man.
Right, and the destruction and the fall of America is inevitable.
Right.
It's only a matter of time. You know? So right now, people can come out here and play
kickball
and barbecue and picnic. That's coming to an end, man.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
It says a time to weep and a time to laugh.
Right. And right now, you're seeing a bunch of people laughing. Brother just identified this as what? People kickball and, you know, barbecuing and doing all the fancy things they want to do in life. All right? Knowing the signs that this place is on its way out. Okay? Well, after that, after all this laughter, there's going to be a lot of weeping. Okay? It's going to be a lot of sorrow. There's going to be a lot of terror, man. All right? Believe it or not, you're going to see this right here firsthand. Okay? In your generation, man. In your time. Go ahead.
It says a time to mourn and a time to dance.
Right, and the scriptures goes in Ecclesiastes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, where it says what? You know, it is better going to the house of mourning than the house of feasting. And these people are in the state of feasting, partying, drinking, bullshitting, until all hell breaks loose. All right? You see all the day, the brothers just looking at it. You know, beautiful, because the brothers looked around, he was like, what is motherfuckers having fun? You know?
Why everybody's so happy?
Why is everybody so happy? You see the difference? That's a house of mourning, man. Brothers are in all different states suffering, man. We suffering, hoping that our brother son, you know, he get us out of here, man. We ain't gotta see no more flourishing of this wicked kingdom more. We can see righteousness flourish. And that's what they're hating. That's why they're gonna come for us, man. Okay? Because we stand on that, hey, soon righteousness is going to thrive amongst this earth. All right? And throughout, hey, forever. Go ahead, bro.
We set up in a slippery place, man. We in a ditch full of oil, trying to climb up, trying to stand up straight at least. These devils are already sitting on top of mountaintops, man. We still trying to climb up those mountains, but we can't even get out of the ditch full of oil. All right, we're in a place where they're just consuming us constantly. We can't even get up on our feet, man.
Right.
So we need help. We need help. These devils got us in an inescapable position.
Right.
Scripture say, no man shall buy you. So that, what does that mean? We need the deliverer. He delivers, YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
We need the Lord to send his right-hand man, his son.
And
Okay?
that's right, beautiful. And I want to take the time, all right, to give all glory and praises to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
All right? To give the Lord his glory, his honor, his praises, man. All right? Because it's a blessing to have this truth. If God, we had the truth, we'd be just like the rest of these motherfuckers, man. All right? We praying and we hoping to the very last end that the Lord keep us, all right? That we be able to be delivered from this wicked place, and because we need YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? The spirit by YAHAWASHI. We need it, man. Look at this place. Look at what we're dealing with. We at the low. But it's all about the change, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Jump down to verse 7. It says, a time to rend and a time to sue. A time to keep silence and a time to speak.
Right. And hey, we speaking, man.
Right.
We speaking.
That's right.
All right? And we gonna continue to speak, all right, until this motherfucker through. All right? It ain't time to be quiet, not say nothing, and know something and then don't say nothing. Watch people die. Imagine you being the one that could have warned, but then you just sat there and stayed quiet. Like, what kind of shit is that?
It's like that slogan, if you see something, say something.
Exactly.
Scripture says, give them warning from me. So, you know, you got all week stuff going on. If you're not speaking on it, how can you say that you're a prophet? How can you say you're a man of the Lord? The Lord gave you to understand these precepts so you can break these things down. You got people that certain shit happen, they're trying to figure out what's going on. They might go on the internet, try to figure out what's going on, and that's an opportunity for you to bring the spirit of YAHAWASHI and align it with the scriptures. So if you're not doing that, then what are you really doing? You know?
That's right.
The Lord got breath in our lungs. He got us able to stand out here in decent health. Why? Not for nothing. It's for you to serve YAHAWASHI.
Right.
The Israelite man was created to serve YAHAWASHI. If you're not doing that, then what the fuck are you doing? You know?
The scripture says it's a time to speak, and right now is a time to speak. So now the prophets are speaking, you can come up and ask questions. And now that time's going to come where it's going to be a time to keep silence. All right? Because the Lord going to draw back to his prophets. Scripture say everybody's going to be looking for that knowledge from sea to sea. They're going to be searching for the prophets. You ain't going to be able to find them. And if you do find them, they ain't going to say shit to you.
Right.
All right? Commandment going to be going out. All right? There's no more time. There's no more time for warning. Now it's ask with the time. Your parents warned you before. That was the time to speak and ask questions of, okay, so what can I do to not get asked for?
Right, it's like, to add on to saying, you know, it's like Pop getting ready to open up the door and you hear the keys outside. That's the only time you want to start getting up and shaking it. And you know what I'm saying? You go to your big bro like, hey, hey, hey.
And then you want to try to do the tours and shit.
Then you want to, the keys are already in the key.
Right.
And the doors is already open, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, a time to love and a time to hate.
And you got a lot of people who in that state right now.
Especially with Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Beautiful.
All right.
You know?
And you're feeling lovey-dovey.
Right. And it says a time to love and a time to hate. And what we're about to see is love meaning going to rise cold. What's that thing? Hey, we're going to have family members turn against their own family members. We're going to have loved ones turn against loved ones, man. Okay? For the sake of food, for the sake of drink. And that's going to turn the emotions of so-called love to anger, to the what that leads to hate, man. You see? So we're approaching that, and it's getting worse and worse here in America, man. You see? So for yourself, if you want to, you know, it's going to be on you. Go ahead.
It says, a time of war and a time of peace.
And that's the stirring up of right now, man. Okay? You got this devil, you know, Trump talking about he's gonna be a peacemaker, all right? But there's no peace coming to it. You know the scripture says in Thessalonians where when they speak peace and safety, then what comes? Sudden destruction, man. So ultimately the outcome of this place is when they speak about all this war and all this is really destruction. Right? It's war, man. And then they're about to use all this time to get a bunch of new sickles, all right, engulfed in flames. All right? That's all that. What you got, bro? Revelation 12. That's 12, yeah. Catch up on that. Yep. Because they, like I said, like, they're going to use a bunch of you symbols to get gathered up in destruction. How they going to do it? All right? They're going to do it by deception, by deceiving, and by applying pressure. Okay? By applying pressure. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
That's right. Okay? Rejoice, all ye heavens. Okay? Hey, brothers, it's fighting in truth and sincerity. Hey, man, we got something to rejoice about. We're seeing the usher in, all right, and playing a part of this usher in of the downfall of this kingdom. All right, to see the kingdom YAHAWASHI, our kingdom be established. Hey, we get the chance to rejoice. Okay, of course, we know things about to get real. It's about to get real, man. But guess what? We give all glory to Prince YAHAWASHI outside because we know the Lord's going to intervene, all right, for us that's serving him, man, in true sincerity. And we pray that he keep that strong and heavy spirit upon us to keep fighting and enduring to the end, all right? Because what's to come to these people that's going to be unspoken of, man. Okay? Words ain't going to be able to fathom and come out your mouth or what's about to happen. All right? Go ahead.
And you can't pity him because we gave him a warning. You know, who shall pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent? Or any who come near such beasts, such wild beasts. You can't pity those men. At this point, this is their profession. That's your job now. You should just be wicked and foolish.
And, I was watching, not watching, but I had seen a picture. Brothers had put it into the chat about, you know, a few years ago. Dude who was caught up or whatever, some stuff, and you know, it was like a gore picture. And in that picture, dude's head was like, it looked like nothing but like a open up balloon. Okay, his brain just flooded everyone. And you know, you get that feeling of like, oh shit. You know, hey, we're gonna be numb to that feeling, man. We're gonna be numb to a feeling of feeling like, damn, oh shit, gotta shake you up a little bit. You're gonna be looking at bodies left and right, man. You're gonna be seeing a bunch of crap going on, man. You're gonna see motherfuckers getting demolished in the goddamn alley somewhere. And he gonna be tunnel vision like you see in that movie, The Book of Eli, man. You know, to touch up on the topics of how horrifying it's about to get when this devil come down, man. Go ahead.
It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath.
Great wrath. He not sparing none of y'all, man. I'm gonna fucking wait. You know, he can't wait. Why do you think he's doing what he's doing? They can't wait to express that anger that they have stored in them secretly, man. You see? They can't wait. And they're about to use it, starting off what you see with these immigrants, man. They're about to show it. It's about to get a lot worse. Go ahead.
Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So that's the reason, man. He got a short time. He got a short time to do all this wickedness within this period of time he has. Because what? Job, grab that Job, I believe it's in Job 14 and 5 or Job 5 14, one of them. Alright? Because he has a time frame. Okay, he has a time frame, so he has to do what is set for him to do since the beginning. He has to accomplish these things, man. So when you see him doing this, like, man, he just really fulfilling prophecy. You see? Who's going to be the usher? Who's going to come and do the wickedness? Who's going to be the one that's got to shake this motherfucker? Who? It's going to be this devil, man. The Lord's going to use this devil to do it better, man. Okay? You got it?
Yeah. This is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Right.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, so Lord already put the limitation on this devil, man. He can't go no farther than that. He can't go no higher than that. You see? He can't go nowhere besides what he has been given. You see? So he knowing that, he trying to speed up the process. The pride of his heart is big-headed, man. Okay? He about to act out. And as the brother mentioned earlier, you know, this was all stationed to happen. He moves in the way of, you know, he moves in gradualism. You see? So the things have to be put in place for it to happen. So he's about to show you his horns. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Yep.
It says,
that was on that?
yeah.
Bring it back.
It says, this Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds he cannot pass.
Right. So the end result of that is that he can't do more than what he already sanctioned to do. You see? So what do you think he's going to utilize his time? All right. Esau's about to utilize his time to do wickedness. What are you going to do with your time? See, where you can implement righteousness, man. You can do things to seek YAHAWASHI outside, which we all trying to do to the best of our abilities each and every day in this place full of wickedness, man. In this hellhole, man. You know, you're gonna be perfect, but it's the step to making the effort towards seeking him, man, and cleaving unto him, fearing him. You see? All right, that was it on that. Go ahead, sir. Because this is the outcome when it comes from that Revelation 12 and 12. It's going to be a stir-up from all these things. And what do you think is going to happen in the midst of that? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 4 says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. But thus saith the Lord.
Right. So concerning so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. Concerning you Israelites. You can't forget that. Go ahead.
It says, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, not of peace.
Right. Imagine you've been on the other side, right? And somebody telling you something, okay? And they're telling you, hey, something's about to happen. Something about this and that.
Everybody got a cord?
It's a feeling of being shaken up. You're going to be shaken up. You're going to be feeling terrified. You're going to be feeling these symptoms, man. Okay? You're going to be feeling these symptoms. Go ahead.
It says, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
Not of peace. trembling of what?
It says, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see rather a man doomed to travail with the child?
Right.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Right.
As a woman in travail, all faces are turned into wilderness.
So that's what the outcome is going to come to this place. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be so terrifying. All right. A place where it's not going to be so much of what you see today. Peace. All right. It's going to the whole atmosphere is going to change, and you're going to see grown men terrified, shaking. Like a woman when she's in a birth or giving birth and she's in that bed and she's sweating and shaking. You're gonna see that, man. Okay? You're gonna find out the hard way. And the women that count on these big bucks, big old bodybuilders, all right, you're gonna see them bitch up. You're gonna see them terrified. They're gonna like be holding on to your ass. Fuck you the man. You know? But hey, you're gonna see that. Go ahead.
Goes on, and it says,
you know, what do they have to see for them to be in that state? How much more for you, speaking to you woman, man? Okay, you got Eve, her big headed ass. She always got something to say. We'll see what you got something to say when all that's popping up. You know, see how many options you gonna have then. You gonna see how much. Go ahead.
It says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
So you can't compare any time that's going to happen when it comes to this time. All right, when YAHAWASHI brings down hell, man. You ain't going to be able to compare none of that, man. Go ahead.
It says, it is
It's not
even
a
the...
little day. It's a time period.
Yep.
It says,
Go ahead.
it says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble,
Right.
but he shall be saved out of it.
So it's Jacob's trouble, okay? And we seeing it stir up more and more, man. You know? Hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans about to experience something beyond your visual eyes, all right? And the only ones going to be protecting that time, all right, is the Lord's elect, all right? Which we are hoping, all right, that we be of, man. I'll reconcile, Lord willing, man. You see? Because you're gonna need. That's how bad it's gonna be. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that divine intervention, man. You're gonna need that protection, and YAHAWASHI is gonna be the one that's gonna protect his man. Simple as that. That's it.
Now it continues on. It says, for it shall come to pass that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. I will burst thy bonds. Strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
So hey, we're coming to a town like that before. Go ahead.
Hey, you got some bodybuilders just walk past. That's a woman.
That's a spirit.
You ain't got to show it. It's whatever. It's a woman and she got fucking a body like a bodybuilder, man. And that day she gonna revert back to being a woman.
Exactly.
Scream like a bitch.
And the spirit was talking about that, man. Big buff motherfuckers, man.
That's the spirit, yeah, that is the spirit. That nigga big as fuck. But then he got to stand next to the lady and she big as fuck, man.
She bigger than
And that's the
And you know what it is too? When she on roids, man.
Yeah.
And they say whenever bodybuilders, whenever female bodybuilders be on roids, he said they fucking when they lifting weights and shit, they be peeing. They said that's why you see that video, they be peeing. Motherfucker, piss ass. So imagine that day, man. They gonna be piss as hell, good for nothing, just big for nothing, you know. Yep. The Lord about to bring a great humbling through this place, man. And that's what America needs, drastically.
Yeah. You got it.
This book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, so in the fullness of his sufficiency, when this devil's trying to bring in that new world order, when he's trying to accomplish his deed, bring in that new world order, their greater Israel program, all that bullshit. Well, right as it looked like he's about to complete his mission, the Lord going what?
When he is about to fill his belly, YAHAWASHI shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right. You know, he gonna cast the fear. He gonna rain it upon them, man. They gonna start getting hit with them nukes, man. You know, and that's why you have it where, you know, Esau is trying to move fast because he knows his time is short. You know, but him trying to fill his belly because he's greedy. He can never have enough. He already had the people in subjection. Now he wants to implant you. You know, now he wants you to eat bugs. Now, you know, this devil, he can never have enough. So he's covetous. He can never have enough. So now the Lord is about to take him out. And right as he's about to fill his belly, he think he about to finish his meal.
Oh yeah, guys, we're about to do it.
Yeah, the Lord gonna disrupt his plans, man. Okay, and that's why we're here. You know, the men of the Lord. You know, bringing out this word, and that right there is an example of the Lord already moving in the earth. You got brothers all over the world doing this right here, man. That shows you the Lord is getting ready to move on this devil. And him seeing, he watching these videos, he watching these channels, he terrified. Because Esau, hey, Scripture says he is wiser than Daniel. He ain't stupid, bro. One thing about Esau, they ain't fucking stupid, man. They know the Lord is real. It's you niggas that think the Lord, it's the white man's book. They know who that book belongs to. You know? So what happened? Esau is ready to make his move, and when he make his move, that's it.
When he is about to fill his belly, YAHAWASHI shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So as he, you know, doing his thing, Lord gonna rain nukes upon this nigga, man. You know, shut his show down. It's gonna be the final countdown. This you know that song. It's the final countdown. Well, that's the countdown for America's destruction, man. You know, that's the real final countdown. Because when America's is short, there's gonna be a transition of power. And that's gonna bring in what? Our kingdom, our rulership, man. Right now, Esau is in power. Esau's, you know, he calling the shots. But pretty soon the Lord is going to set us up, and he's going to bring this man down. All right? So yeah, the Lord said he's going to rain it upon him while he's eating. That's why those nukes are being created. Every other week, these nations are parading it through the city with their new missiles, showing off their new missiles. Because what? The Lord is perfecting these missiles so they can be used against Babylon. You know? It's only a matter of time before their destruction comes, and this place is completely done away with. You know? And that's why we doing what we doing right now, because see, this is work. Right. You know, it takes work, gas, energy, all that to come out here. But we shall be paid for this work that we're doing. You know? That's right. We're gonna be paid, and that pay is gonna come in the kingdom of heaven, in our kingdom. You know?
And if I can back you up, a part of that reward is being delivered from the said perils. That's when that reward really begins to show. The Lord begins to reward you. And because it tells you in the book of 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter, I believe, it says, they that shall escape by faith and by works. See? So the beginning of that reward is YAHAWASHI protecting you in the time that we're going to enter into, man. All right, that's the beginning of him showing you that favor. For you showing you, this is the act of faith. Week out, week in and week out, we coming out here laboring. Year after year. You know? It's a slow grind. You know, so YAHAWASHI is going to reward brothers for being faithful, man. You seeing motherfuckers leave, you on the battlefield, you know, you suffering, you know, brothers on side, you suffering, niggas leaving, but you still giving diligence. The Lord going to reward you for that, man.
Right, right. That's what the Lord looks for, and that shows your faith. You know, day in and day out, week in and week out. You know, you brothers been in this truth for years now, man. So you guys imagine years, and then every Saturday you out there, you know. Not to mention the work you're doing throughout the week, man. This is why our elders and apostles tell us you got to be on fire, because you're showing the Lord how serious you are about his second coming. You know? And then the Lord is ready to move. You know, he's ready to come. So what? Then the Father gonna give the green light, and it's gonna be all set in stone. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
The devices going to the plans. The crafty, Esau eat them, man. All right, so, you know, like the brother said, these devils don't think they got it. All right, when they feel sufficient enough, with all their crafty devices, their plans, bringing in the NWO, bringing in the C-Hip. All right, the Lord's going to disappoint their plans, man. He's going to shut it all down. Because it's going to look like Esau got it for a little second, man. It's going to look like Esau got it. Then the Lord's going to come through. And he's going to shut all that shit down, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Their hands can't perform that enterprise, man. That end goal that they're trying to receive, man. That one world government, man. All right, these devils are trying to, put together their little crafty plans in a way where they can take over the world, man. But the Lord's gonna shut it all down, man. All right, he's gonna destroy Esau, Edom. He's gonna destroy him with his plans. All right. You got people out here. They having fun. They having their fun, but Esau is gonna roll down on everybody, man. All right. These devils gonna be rolling down on their own people, man. All right. These heathens out here, having a good time. All right. That's a part of Esau's plan as well. All right. Whoever's not with, that NWO, all right, their C-Hip. Whoever's not with it, he's rolling down on you, man. All right, there's going to be some of his own people that's not going to be with him, and he's going to roll down on them as well, man. Go ahead, continue on.
Verse 12 or 13, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of their forward is carried hand in long.
Grab these
precepts. So you can't outplay the Lord, man. You can't outsmart the Lord. Lord knows everything that's going to go on. The Lord prophesied everything that Esau's doing right now. All right? The Lord prophesied these devils coming, and trying to rule the whole world and be as God himself. All right? All that was prophesied, man. All right? The Lord's going to come down here and he's going to destroy you, man. All right? And that was just a little precept, I have, to back up that, brother. Go ahead and get that part of your sermon, man.
Bring it up.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered, I said,
this is Ezra speaking unto an angel. Go ahead.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time?
What is that parting asunder of the times, man? When the power translates, man. When the end of Esau's kingdom, man. All right, go ahead.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
The end of the first. Esau, Edom is ruling right now. This base man is ruling right now. All right, so when shall be the end of the first, his rulership? All right, in the beginning of it that followeth. Go ahead.
It says, and he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him,
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob are forefathers. All right, but when Jacob and Esau was born of them, go ahead.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Jacob's hands held first the hand of Esau, man.
Held fast. Say fast.
Held first the heel of Esau, man. So, when Esau came out, all right, which Esau was the older brother, the older twin. All right, Jacob's hand held his heel, man. All right, and that was symbolic until, Jacob, going to power right after Esau, man. All right, go ahead.
For Esau is the beginning of the slot. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the ending of this place, man. All right, these devils are ruling right now. They got their time right now. All right, they persecuting the poor, which is Jake. All right, they coming against Jake, man, in northern kingdom. All right, but it's gonna come to a time where the Lord's gonna step in, man. All right.
You been doing that?
And Esau being the end of this world, being end of this place, man. All right, Jacob's gonna follow right after it, and we're gonna rule, man. All right, Jacob's gonna get put in rulership. Israel.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 12. It says, it was said unto her, the elders shall serve the younger.
Yeah. So the elders shall serve the younger. Like I said, Esau, Edom, he was an older brother, man. All right, of Jacob. He came out first. They were twins, but Esau came out first. All right, so Esau, he got his little rulership. All right, but now we're coming to the time, as you can see with the signs that's the prophecies that's progressing. We coming into that time where Esau's about to fall out of that rulership, and Esau feel it himself. The people up, Esau's people feel it themselves, man. The citizens feel it themselves, man. I was in school, I had this one dude, he was telling me, he was like, I feel bad for your generation, man. This is, you come into your generation, you come into times of war, economic failure. I said, well, really, you in this generation too, man, because you're gonna have to face this wall, because he's an older man. So he think that, the younger Jakes and younger people are gonna get dropped in school, but they dropping your ass too, man. You got 41, 42-year-olds in the army as we speak. All right?
And you still got individuals alive from World War II.
Exactly, man. If you can walk, and if you can hold a gun, you gonna be in. They gonna drop your ass, man. All right. And Jake think they not, Jake think they gonna get away, because they're older. All right, they pushing, 38 in their 30s. They don't leave nothing, man. Esau's still coming for you, bro. These devils change it up all the time, man. All right. Now they saying that it's 18 to 24, but it's really gonna be if you got legs, man. All right. If you got legs, you got hands, and you can run. You out there in the war, man.
But Armageddon is approaching quickly. And we see it happening, the build up. All we waiting for is that ship to come in, bro. That's the main prophecy, because we know all this fucking working behind the fence.
They just started doing it right now.
Pit bulls.
I check it off on.
Bark at each other.
Somebody
We waiting for these dogs to start biting. This is what we're ultimately waiting for right here. Okay? Once this become implemented, time is going to speed up a lot. And it's not going to take long. Shit, look how long it took them to sign them executive orders and for them laws to kick in. So, watch when they mandate this right here, man. The Lord going to speed it up.
Well, it says Romans chapter 9, verse 13, verse 12. It says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Exactly, man. So Jacob had the word love, man. But Esau, more hates him. All right? And Jake can't, fathom that, man. All right, so, buddy with these damn devils. All right, when you tell them this, you bring out this scripture, they can't believe it. They're heartbroken for that whole lesson, man. All right? Go ahead. Bring back that Isaiah 30, verse 2. And get in the NOT and get that, I think, verse 11. Bring that back, man. All right? Because we didn't get into that.
Yeah.
I want to get into that, specifically. Who got Kingdom Translated? Who that? You got Baseman? Yeah. I'm going to get that right after this. 30 and verse 11 and 2.
It's the book of Isaiah 30 in the NLT, verse 10. They tell the seers, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets, don't tell us what is right.
So that's Israel, right? And they don't want to hear the truth, man. Basically, we'll keep going.
Tell us nice things, tell us lies.
Yeah, tell us nice things, tell us those lies, man. That's what Jake want to know is those lies. All right, that's all they want to hear, that sweet language that's multiplying Jake to believe and trust into Esau.
That's a Sunday church service.
Yeah, the therapy session, man. To make them feel better.
Hey, I remember when I first started seeking the truth, and I would, prior to that, I would be, watching the motivational videos.
Yeah.
Then when I started seeking the Most High, I started watching those Christian videos, type shit, kind of like, what they have the shit about?
Correlated?
Yeah, correlated, and all the Christian preachers do is they're just motivational speakers.
Yeah, I noticed that too,
They're
man.
speaking about prosperity. That's about prosperity.
Yeah.
You're just a motivational speaker, man. They're not really telling you about the truth of the Bible.
You're not prophesying.
They're not prophesying.
Or every man that coming to some money become a motivational speaker. Yeah, there's more money in that.
It's a sale, it's a key.
That's why they fill their own bellies.
That's why they got it in the church where, they play the sad music, they play the piano low and shit. Because they understand the frequency of music. Then they turn it up,
Hey, when they start passing that pot around, they playing music.
Play that slow music.
That motherfucker on the drums, you beating it.
They bring you up, and then they bring you down. When you see they play that fast music, and that's when grandma, mysteriously catch the Holy Spirit. Right. They start doing cartwheels on the floor and shit, and then they start playing really a demon, and they bring you down.
Yeah, it's demons, bro.
They put demons into the elders in that church. They start doing weird shit. They getting hella energy and stuff, and, just moving around, running around the whole church. All right, but go ahead.
Precept.
That's freaking manipulation, man. They playing upon the brain waves. They make you feel a certain way with certain types of music. Okay? Before you know it, you're giving up your money.
They call Tyrone.
Yep.
And these niggas in that bitch.
To the chicken.
Not even within that. They showed you when they had them in that underground, how the vibration of music, they played the gangster music, and they was fighting each other. They played that slow music. I'm sorry, man. They start hugging each other and shit. Showing you the vibration that music has on shape.
Bring it up. Hey, the water, brother Gabar Allah, Shalom, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Barakathum, to all you brothers and sisters coming for it.
It says, verse 11, forget all this gloom, get off your narrow path, it says,
Jake wants you to, stop, like I said, they always talk about you speaking of hate. You always talking hate, all right? They want you to get off that narrow path. They hate the truth. Basically, ultimately, go ahead.
it says, stop telling us about your Holy One of
They don't
Israel.
want to hear about Yahawashi. They don't want to hear about the Lord. They don't want to know about him. That's why the scripture says, 1 and 3, all right, they do not consider. All right, they don't know the Lord, nor do they consider. All right, because they don't want to hear about the Lord, all right, they want to hear about JC. They want to hear about the right man, man, and they put their trust into that man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12, this is the reply of the Holy One of Israel, because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies.
So, because, Jake despised what we're telling him, man. All right? It's just Lord speaking to the prophets, and Jake hates, the walking prophets. He's really walking the Lord, man. All right? So you despise the truth, you despise his knowledge, and instead you trust in the oppression. You trust in Esau's rulership and his lies and the things that he tells you, man. All right? That's why these devils are coming with you with all these different lies. Jake loves to hear those lies from Esau Edom, man. All right? And they always get him got right, bro. All right? Because Esau, everything Esau has gotten, he got it with deception, man. All right? He got it, with what's the word? Trickery, man. All right? I wasn't thinking about that one. That's a good one as well. He got it with that trickery. Because he's a serpent. He's a snake. All right? And the Lord's going to have to judge him for that. Yeah. The Lord's going to have to judge him for that, man. Go ahead and get that base, man.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High rules the kingdom of man.
Yeah, so the Lord rules in the kingdom of man, man. Ultimately, the Lord is the ruler, man. The Lord is the one that put somebody in the rulership and take him out of the rulership. All right, bring him on up and bring him on down. That's Job chapter 5 verse 11.
It says, and he giveth it to whomsoever he will.
He will give it to whoever he will, man. All right? And right now, he just, he give it to Israel. That's who's ruling. That's who got the kingdom. We are to serve them. We became their servants. All right? We are servants to these people. We got the invitation. 5, and I believe it's 6.
It says, and setteth up over it the basis of man.
The time right now is 4:41, man. I'm sorry. Grand Valley says set up over it.
It says, it setteth up over it the basis of man.
Set up over it the basis of men. Verse 8. Verse 8. And who is the basis of men? The lowly people. The lowest of the low. Esau Edom, man.
Man.
All right, because these devils were cavemen before they came into this leadership. All right? To have these people over us, it's really a mockery, man.
What type of power do you have to have, if I can back you up? What type of power do you have to have to strip someone of their godhood?
The animals are wrong.
Here you have it, scripture says it, you are gods. So what type of power, if you can strip a God from being a God, what does that make you? That's going to show you the power of the Lord, the Almighty, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the God of gods. godhood and set those who we were ruling over us.
And to have them rule over us is like actually having dogs rule over us, man.
Like imagine
They was on four legs, man.
Right.
You know, on 2 hands and legs, man.
They didn't know how to
Crawling. They didn't know how to bathe. These are animals, man. So like I said, it's a little, mockery of us, man. Just showing how bad we off to us for it.
That's punishment because these nations were created to serve us. They were created for us.
Right.
So the Lord put them over us to show them what we were supposed to receive, man.
And you ever see the little pictures, bro, where you have the dog marking the human? You know? That's all it is, this rulership, man. These are dogs, man. All right? And we became their servants. All right? That was it on that. Bring out this limitation 5.
This is Limitations 5 and 8. Servants have ruled over us.
These are servants. They were originally servants unto us.
It says, there is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand.
So, hey, man, servants have, is ruling over us, man. This is Jeremiah speaking. He's saying, servants are ruling over us. These devils, bases of men who were serving us at one point, all right? These devils that was, under us at one point, they're not ruling over us, man. And like I said, that is mockery, bro. Right. You think about it, it's like, you got a whole nation in captivity under you, and they just prevail over you, and now you're in captivity, man. All right, and you became a mockery,
Right. Sovereignty.
Precept.
Scripture says, how are thou acting old in a strange land? So we went from sovereignty to poverty. We were top of the food chain. Gods. Everlasting, we were powers, bro. Many most highs. On the earth, ruling on the earth. And the Lord stripped us of our godhood. That's why a good movie to watch is we always go into it. Watch the first Thor. How his father stripped him of being the God. And he was subject to being immortal. That's how that's the position that we are in right now. The position of mortals. Living amongst these lower species, man. These people are inferior to us. Yet everywhere you go, you're the damn inferior. Hurry up and buy it. The fuck? Get out of my store. A proverb and a byword. Because of your disobedience, man.
We supposed to be the light of the whole earth.
Right.
How far are we falling?
And niggas keep falling. That's what you're not getting. You niggas just keep falling. The Lord, like, how low can you really go?
That's why the Lord said, man, I'm not going to continue to keep hitting you through captivity.
Why should you be stricken
anymore?
Right. How low
I'm
is
not
it?
going to keep doing this, man. You know what?
Worse.
Yeah, it's like, each captivity, Jake is getting worse, man.
Falling.
It was at one point, Jake knew who they were, and now it's like, Jake don't even know who they are anymore.
They didn't even try.
They're not even trying.
What? And like, the Lord is saying, what more can I strip you of?
Exactly.
I took your identity from you. You don't care? Like, nigga, you don't know who you is.
The Lord took his name.
You don't question that?
Took his name from you.
And Jake don't even question it.
At least in Egypt, we had the names. We knew we were Israelites. The Lord took that from you niggas, man.
So,
Still don't want
exactly.
Still.
The Lord, why should he stricken you anymore? Continue to keep hitting you through captivity. Now you really gonna learn this time around when the Lord drops nukes upon this place, man. All right, everyone's gonna experience everyone's gonna come. Everything's gonna be put back in its right order. Esau ain't gonna be ruling over us no more. They're gonna be slaves, dogs, as they should be. All right, and Jake will get back right, man. They will get right back in order, bro, because they gonna see, okay, this is the power we're supposed to be serving, man. All right, go ahead and bring that out in the NLT.
This is Limitations 5 and 8 in the NLT. Slaves have now became our masters.
Slaves, man. These devils were slaves at one point, bro. Alright? They were our slaves, right? Alright, but they have become our masters. You go and you clock into work, you're clocking into Esau's chips, man. He's paying, man. Alright?
Making him rich.
What's the scripture you say? They make us pay for our water? Wood?
Better grab that.
Wood? This is right on that same chapter, I believe. To go up. But, these devils make us pay for our own water, man. Back in the day, you didn't have to pay for water. You got Jake that's on the streets, man. Their boats drunk. They haven't ate in 2 days, 3 days. they're begging, you know. At one point, you know, you would never see a Jake beg, man. All right?
If I can back you up, me and the brother Tazwan Lamawan, we was, you know, suffering through the spirit. We was just going out to how we basically being reduced to being nothing more than consumers, man. Jake is a consumer. You're not a provider. You don't got your own land. You're not alone. Hey, scripture says that. He shall loan to you and you shall not loan to him.
Yeah.
So you gotta constantly go to this fucking devil.
Yeah.
You want food, you gotta go to Kroger. Who you think own Kroger? You gotta go to Sprouts. Organic foods. This coming from a devil that got a farm.
A lot of the organic foods still be regular fucking chemical food.
Right. But it's the point of the fact of the matter is we're constantly going to him. The Lord stripped us of everything. We had our own land. Your own inheritance. Your father passed his land to you. And you will pass it to your son. You don't got that shit.
Damn. Scripture also goes into, you know, aliens have gotten our inheritance. Strangers have gotten our inheritance. You know, but go ahead.
We built houses and didn't live in them. Jake building all these mansions. Jake built the White House. You think we ever got to step foot in them shits? Oh, man.
Because we're the servants now, man.
The only time Jake can step foot in a mansion is to take a bullet for the Edomite that's living in there.
And Jake is so, you know, they're so stubborn now where they will actually take a bullet for themselves. They will do it willingly. All right?
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47.
That's the spirit.
Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Jake wasn't glad. Jake wasn't happy when the Lord blessed us with everything we had. Jake wasn't grateful. Even what the scriptures say, in prosperity there's forgiveness of adversity. And in adversity there's forgiveness of prosperity. So now we poor, now we brought low. We forgot what it was like to be prosperous. And when we were prosperous, we forgot the Lord. The scriptures say the city of Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked, was spoiled. Then we went off to serving other gods, and the Lord took it all away from us.
Now we start to realize over time, like, damn, bro, like, you really messed up, man.
Right? And scripture says what? And their affliction they shall seek me early.
Yeah.
So now we seek it. The scripture says, I knew they would not hear me, but in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. And that's what we're doing right now. We're remembering what we had. Damn, I had it good. Like we were an adulterous woman, pouring around. Damn, you sit down. Damn, my man treated me good.
Hey, that's like an adulterous woman that committed adultery, and the man was taking care of her. Then he leave her ass, and she homeless now.
Hey,
She one of them crazy ladies on the side of the street, buck the hell out of their mind on drugs.
You say so, nigga, she committed adultery with?
Right.
He ain't worried about her.
He ain't worried about it. He done pimped your ass out.
You know, you ever
That's
seen,
Jake.
That's Jake, yeah.
You ever seen the movie Temptations by Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
You know, the woman, she wanted to go sleep with, you know, the rapper, the famous guy, the popular guy in the town. All right, and the guy that was, you know, she was with, she committed adultery on him. And then at the end of the movie,
And he ain't, let me add. Because her husband ain't have everything she wanted.
Yeah, what you needed.
What she needed.
And guess what? Her husband was a physician.
Yep.
He was the medicine. So our physician is YAHAWASHI, man.
Right.
and,
So
and you had it where at the end of that movie, that woman caught AIDS, man. And she had to go and get medicine from the husband that she committed adultery on, man. And seeing that he had a whole new woman. All right?
Oh, damn, that's what she said, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
She was hurt.
She was hurt, man. You know, and that's how it is now. You know, brothers realize, I'm like, damn, bro, like, you really did the Lord dirty, man. You really played with the Lord, man.
in front of everybody,
In front of everybody, bro.
whole earth got to see our nakedness.
And then they mocked us, man, afterwards, man. It's like, yo, bro, you know, these were the people that were so-called royal, man.
This is Israel.
This is Israel.
This your wife? Look what I'm doing to her.
Well, Lord, the scriptures say Israel let these other nations fondle her breasts.
Yeah. Hey, look what I'm doing to your wife. Look what I'm doing to your wife. That's what all the nations did to us, man. That's how the Lord looking at that shit.
And you know, the Lord is a jealous power, man.
Jealous
Man,
power.
the Lord is, man, bro.
Godly jealousy.
Godly jealousy, man. We're like, yeah, bro, this is literally, you know, these devils got my people serving other gods, serving other idols, you know, serving each other at this point. And now Jake will go to concerts with all different type of, you know, celebrity parties and serve these damn
says, because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in the want of all things.
Who is that enemy, man? Esau him. You know, the Lord have to, you know, set this devil over us. Now he's the head and we the tail. And we gotta ask for, for in want of all things, for in nakedness, in hunger. Alright? And this devil give us the little crumbs off this table, man.
When you watch the slave movies, you seen Jake in the North Atlantic slave trade on the boats naked.
Damn.
When the Lord took us out of our land, we didn't even leave with our clothes on, man. The Lord took everything off. He stripped us from everything that He gave us, and He said, "All right, go get it from your enemies. These are niggas I was protecting you from. You want to go be like them so bad? Go with them now." And look how we getting treated.
Yeah, it's great because like you grew up and you watch certain. What's the movie called? I can't remember the movie, but there was a scene where Jake was acting like he had it all, whatever, and his parents provided for him. You know, tell him, look, you know what? You go figure it out. Get your ass out. Leave all you see here. You can go out there. And then he started looking all stupid in the face. But when he went and did what he did, his ass was throwing shit at him. And it's a state you see it now. You know? Because when you get all this provided, you get provided all these things, you forget the hard work behind it.
The Lord gave you unto your life, man.
Precept.
You're starting to realize that, you know, the things that you lusted after of, all right, it wasn't as good as you expected when the Lord gave you over to Him, man. You know, you thought the grass was green on the other side. You know, and now we're starting to see that it's not too much green, man. You know, these devils are persecuting us each and every day. All right.
Bar said, the grass green on the other side is because it's fake.
Damn, bro. That's real, bro. All right. You know, Jake. You know, the grass a little too green, man. You go over there and you start to figure out, now this green is fake, man. It's not real grass. You know? Exactly, bro.
Real grass is healthy. You know, that's what the Lord made. You know, but then fake grass like turf and shit, that's what Esau made. It's chemicals in it, bad for you when you step on it. That's what it's like whenever you know, trying to, you know, go the fake route with, you know, Jakey selling out all type of shit. You know, trying to go to Christianity. You can go into some real grass, man. You know? So, hey.
Precept.
Let me finish this. It says, and in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck till he hath destroyed thee.
And these devils have put a yoke of iron around our necks in captivity. All right, until he mentally destroyed us, bro. Well, Jake don't even know who they are. Jake don't know who the Lord is. Jake don't care. Jake don't care who the Lord is or care for, you know, or consider of the Lord. You know, because they're destroyed, bro. All right, our people are literally destroyed, man. All right, and you will see it on the internet. You'll see it on the internet. You know, you just scroll on Instagram. You see how bad Jake is going up, man. All right, you know they commit adultery. You know they're rapping about it. You know all these different things Jake is doing. All right, would have been got Jake, you know, stoned to death, man. Back in the ancient times, bro. Completely lost in the sauce. You got precept.
This from the brother Gabar Yahala. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 5 and verse 11. Wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, surely because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee. Neither shall mine eyes spare, neither will I have any pity.
Hey, so the Lord, you know, they destroyed the Lord's, you know, sanctuary, man. Jacob was going up, idolizing, you know, sinning against the Lord, transgressing against the Lord's commandments. All right, so the Lord was like, you know what? You know, allow you to destroy yourself, man. All right? The Lord gave you into your lesson. Those lessons have been destroying you ever since, man. All right? The Lord gave you into Esau, Edom, and he has been destroying you ever since. All right? And now our people, you know, our people are going through so much hell. All right, they start to question, you know, why are we going through all this? What's going on? All right? But they can't find out why. Because the Lord is blocking them from that knowledge, man. And that's the sad part about it. You know, you're trying to sit there and seek answers, and your answers are never going, your questions are never going to be answered because the Lord's blocking you from those answers, man. All right. Is there more on that?
God. It says a third part of these shall die with the pestilence, and with the famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee. And a third part.
Got sick on our boats, sleeping and standing in their own shit and piss, and their neighbors shit and piss and vomit. Okay, pour some pork down Jacob's throat. Jacob was keeping their mouth closed. All of a sudden now they want to get right. They was knocking your teeth in and forcing you to do that shit. You they slaves, now you they property.
Think about the siege of Jerusalem in 70 AD, man. All right? You know, they start running out of food. They start eating each other's babies and stuff.
The abomination of desolation. That's how you know it's the same people that's afflicting us. He's always trying to get us to sacrifice swan's flesh, defile the temple of the Lord. But ultimately, we're the temple. He's defiling you. So, you know, this devil got a lot of hell to pay, man. All right?
It says, and with the
you know, the point the brother made too right there, man, by Esau defiling us, bro. I saw a video and it was like this chemical that was pork. But it don't say pork. It start with an M. You know, some crazy ass word. Like I told you, like some science word. But that shit is pork. And then this girl, she did a video and she was showing you all the things that same chemical was in. She'll reach all to you on the ingredients. And it'll be like bread, you know, bread that, you know, common bread that you may go and buy. Shit got pork in it. You know, all type of shit that she was showing, you know, what you would think had nothing to do with no pork, it got pork in it. Esau does that on purpose. Yeah.
You know, they want to keep you sinning against the Lord YAHAWASHI, because these devils are crafty like that.
Hey, well that's like feeding kryptonite to Superman.
Exactly.
You know, you just constantly just feeding kryptonite. He's never gonna be able to reach his full potential and his power because you're constantly keeping him, you're giving him something that's destroying him.
Yeah, and that's the only way they could beat Superman.
Right.
All right.
Right.
You notice that in the movies, every time they took Superman down, it had something to do with kryptonite.
Right.
So these devils are continuously, you know, putting, you know, different abominations in our food, abominable things in our food. All right. Putting chemicals in the air, and all different type of things in your system and influence you to be a nigga. All right. So the Lord, you know, they think the Lord ain't gonna never come back for you, but his brothers, that the Lord is shining that glorious light upon, come across the street. All right.
If I can back you up, if you read the comics, there's different forms of kryptonite too. You got red kryptonite, you got green, you got orange. So it's the same thing. It's different type of sins and iniquities that Esau pushes out to keep you from the Lord. The main one is adultery. You know, murder, thieving, all these different things. He's defiling you to keep you from your power, man.
And then that right there is what this devil, you know, that's what he get pleasure out of, man. Okay? Because he see you are in a destroyed state. Okay? Where you can seek your power and through sincerity, man. They flourish off of these things. They constantly being mentally destroyed by everything they consume, breathe in, and even visually look at, man.
it says, bringing it back, verse 12, a third part of these shall die with the pestilence, and with the famine shall they be consumed in the midst of the midst of thee, and a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee. It says, and I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. Thus said, my anger shall be accomplished, and I will cause my fear to rest upon them, and I will be comforted. And it says, and they shall know that I, the Lord YAHAWASHI, have spoken it in my zeal when I have accomplished my fury in them.
Righteous indignation, man. All right, that's what the Lord's having upon Jake. All right, is that righteous indignation, and he's bringing judgment upon Jake, man. All right, he's allowing Esau to do what he wants with you, man. All right, that's more on that. Go ahead.
It says, moreover, I will make thee waste and a reproach among the nations that are round about thee, in the sight of all that pass by.
You became a reproach amongst the nations. All right, back then, you know, nations weren't even trying to come step up against us. They knew who the Lord had us, man. And now they know that, you know, the Lord don't even deal with us like that no more, man. All right? So now that, you know, they disrespect Jake, you know, they spoil Jake. All right? So go ahead.
It says, when I shall execute judgments in thee in anger and in fury and in furious rebukes, I, the Lord, YAHAWASHI, have spoken it. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine.
Lord did it, man. Lord spoke it. Lord, you know, this is prophecy as well, man. They go through captivity like this, for us to catch down like this, for us to be defiled, all right, for us to go off. This is all, you know, prophecy, bro. All right? So everything that happened about Jacob, the Lord sanctioned that, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. This last verse, so will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord YAHAWASHI, have spoken it.
Think about, you know, like I said, you know, about, you know, 70 AD, all right, when they had, you know, did that siege upon us, you know, they blocked off all entrances, you know, where you couldn't, you know, food couldn't come in or out, so Jake was starving to death, all right? Esau, you know, the Lord allowed that, man. The Lord allowed Esau to be able to do that to us, bro. All right, and every other captivity, you know, that we went through, the Lord allowed that as well, man. Because Jacob was going off so bad. Jacob was coming against the Lord, all right, and disobeying the Lord. All right, so the Lord was like, you know what? You know, and he no longer had his hand over us anymore to protect us, man. All right,
Up to their devices.
exactly. Esau took advantage of it, bro. All right, Esau took advantage of it to the fullest of his extent. All right, he's still trying Jake right now to this day, man. All right. No, go ahead. Actually, hold on. So
This is Lamentations 5 and verse 4. We have to pay for water to drink,
you gotta pay for water to drink. Go ahead.
and even firewood is expensive.
Even the firewood.
Like, it's like it. The earth is 70% water. Why the fuck we gotta pay for water? You know?
They tax you on it.
Right.
And it's in a plastic bottle. It was in a plastic bottle.
Right. And before you get to the store, it's sitting out in the sun all day, and the plastic is melting and leaching into your water and poisoning you, man. Then they add a little bonus by putting some fluoride in that shit, man. Calcifying your pineal gland, stopping you from connecting to it.
And then you gotta drink at least two water bottles to actually fill from it. Alright? You know, you drink one water bottle, you know, it doesn't even do much for you, bro.
Some waters will dry your whole shit out.
Exactly, man. You know? But
Peace out.
bring out the inheritance. I just want to milk that whole chapter out real quick before I get that. It's literally above. Yeah, it's in the same chapter. Actually, there are limitations 3 and 44. That's what I'm at. Limitation 3 and 44.
3 and 44?
Yeah, 3 and 44.
This is Lamentations 3 and 44. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud, that our prayers shall not pass through.
Hey man, the Lord has covered himself with clouds where our prayers can't even come through to him. When we was going through all that hell, we was catching, you know, we was in hard bondage slavery. All right, he had Jake that was trying to, you know, cry to the Lord, but the Lord was like, no, it's too late. You got to suffer this, man. You got to go through this now. All right, because I had my man try to warn you. All right, you have plenty of times where you was warned, and the Lord tried to tell you, all right, to come back, you know, reprove you. But Jake wanted to keep going on, so the Lord allowed Esau to have their way with him. All right, and now, you know, they were trying to pray unto the Lord. They were trying to pray and ask for help. The Lord would have a cloud cover them.
Hey,
Those prayers can't get through.
if you ever had a woman before you dealing with her, you know, she thinks she got it figured out. You're like, all right, go ahead. She gonna find out the hard way, and then she come back to you like, nah, now you have to sit with her for a little bit. Think about that shit. See, you know, of course, you know, like, you know, gonna be, but it took her to go through that to get to that stage. You know, and that's the molding, that process that we are suffering to get, you know, go through, man. Yeah. I got this right here. I got a precept.
Book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered. Because
so when you ain't sinning against the Lord Yahawashi, we were prospering, man. All right? You know, we were ruling. You know, our people were in good health. All right? So go ahead.
Because the power that hated iniquity was with them.
And what power was that? That was the Lord, man. The Lord was with us, man. In every war, in every fight, and every time a nation tried to come against us, the Lord was with us, and He fought for us. We prevailed in every single one of those situations, man. All right, because we had our power with us, man. We had the Lord Yahawashi all the time, but now Jake don't even know that power. All right, and they're stuck on that kryptonite, on their weaknesses, on sin. All right, go ahead.
But when they departed from the way which He appointed them,
they departed from the way that the Lord appointed them. The Lord told them how to serve Him, man. The Lord told Jake how to be, what to do. All right, but Jake departed from that way. All right, Jake saw something different. All right, go ahead.
They were destroyed in many battles, very sore.
They was destroyed in many battles, man. All right, once they started going on, then nations started coming against us, and they was prevailing against us, man. Jake was, starting to get their ass beat. All right, they was like, damn, my board out, then they trying to go and try to all right, make sacrifices and stuff. All right, but the Lord's like, nah, man, it's a little bit too late. All right, because Jake went off so bad. Yeah, but now you gotta go. Now you gotta really understand. The Lord allowed us to go through the hell that we're going through. But through that, all right, we're coming to the time where we're coming to the end of this devil's rulership, man. All right, what's the one scripture? I know exactly what you're talking about. What is it? The end of the thing is better than the beginning. Yeah.
But when they departed from the way which He appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
So we was led captives into a land, we became slaves into a land that was not even ours, man. Our land right now is defiled. We got these other nations in them, fighting over it, not knowing that Lord's going to destroy both their asses and destroy that land. But right now, our true land, Jerusalem, is defiled, man. And now we're in the land that we didn't even know about, And we in here and we're oppressed, man. And Jake, they don't even know that they're oppressed, bro. That's a different type of oppression, man. Where you don't even know you're oppressed, but you're oppressed. All right, and you enjoy the oppression.
Yeah. All right. You have embraced being oppressed by your oppressors, who are only gonna get harder on oppressing you.
Jake accepted being servants and slaves, man. All right. Jake know they got to go to Esau for everything they want. They're proud of doing it. They're proud, the woman they love the benefits, man. Now when the devils are trying to take it away, they mad.
And what that nigga Tupac said, I love paying rent when the rent due. What the fuck? Nigga love paying rent. Nigga mad, bro. I got a precept.
And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies.
Like I said, the heathens, they're enjoying our land right now, man. And like I said, we're coming to those times, all right? The Lord's going to set everything back right, man, and get them out of our land, man. All right, you can see that with what's going on right now. All right, go ahead.
Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, this is a counselor of a king of a heathen nation talking. It says, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So these devils been making crafty plans and doing their crafty devices. Well, they wanted us to go off, plotting on us to go off against the Lord, because they know once we go off, we lose that power, we lose our power, man. All right? And then that's when they can come and overtake us. All right? Which it was a crafty, wise plan, man, because guess what? Look at us now, man. They actually did it. They overtook us, man. All right? That's why I was saying I was disappointed that crafty devices, man. Look, they're still trying to make crafty devices to keep us under them.
Right, he's still
Trying to go over them. They're all like, nah, slow up the bus now. Slow it down, slow your roll. Nah, you all gotta come down here.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
So if there be no iniquity, they didn't go against the Lord. Jake wasn't sinning. All right? Let the Lord, pass by. They're going to be good. They're going to be straight. All right? They don't have to go through the captivity. They don't have to go through the house. They won't have to, be serving until these base man. All right? Instead, they failed the test. Jake, us as a people failed, man. All right? Because we went against the Lord, man. All right? And that was the biggest fumble in history. Biggest fumble, man. All right?
Now this is Achior. He's a heathen counselor for the general, for the king of that heathen nation. He's speaking to them and saying, he's giving the counsel whether they should go against Israel or not. He says, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Hey, man, our Lord, if we ain't sinning against the Lord will still be for us right now. All right, Lord will still take care of us. Lord will still have his hand over us. Lord will still protect us. Lord will still let us allow us to prevail in our battles. All right?
Hey, shit, Scripture says that all Israel was to turn and face the east and praise the Lord. He will deliver us. It was like right now, if all the Israelites turn and face the east, probably going like a 3-day fast, and say, Lord, Salaki. Man, the sky will glitter with chariots. And we'll be out here the same night.
This is the book of Ruth, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved YAHAWASHI outside to wrath.
We moved the Lord YAHAWASHI outside to wrath, man. All right? We were sold into these other nations, man. We had to go through the captivity and suffering. We had to sit here. We got to sit here. I'm going to get that out next. But, Jake still, bring it back.
Ruth, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations.
We were sold to these other nations, man. To Esau Edom.
Not for your destruction.
Not for our destruction. But we're still here. We still under these devils' captivity. We ain't destroyed yet, even though they're trying to destroy us. Even though they're trying to exterminate us. All right?
But it says, but because ye moved YAHAWASHI outside to wrath.
We moved the Lord YAHAWASHI outside to wrath, man. By disobeying the Lord. By going against them. By serving other gods. By idolizing other gods. So we moved the Lord to wrath. We made the Lord mad, man. All right? Like, somebody bring that up. Jealousy of the Lord. All right?
Ye were delivered unto the enemy.
We were delivered unto the enemies, man. All right? We were giving unto our enemies to Esau Edom and served unto them. All right? And the Lord allowed it. All right? Because guess what? We were going up against the Lord YAHAWASHI. All right? We didn't respect the Lord, man. All right? Like brother said, when you got a woman that don't respect you, you gotta let her go, bro. You gotta let her, see what the world is about. And then she's, that woman will try to come back, or whatever. All right?
Don't keep her out the house if she ain't obeying the rules of the house. And then she's gonna go out there in the world and find out the hard way, man.
Exactly. Then she's gonna want to come back, which is us right now, man. You got brothers, that's coming back into the true knowledge, to the understanding, to the truth. Lord YAHAWASHI outside in our right minds, man. Because we realize that we know knowledge. We're trying to repent from them, man. All right? We're trying to repent from our sins. We realize we disrespected the Lord. All right?
It says, verse 7, for ye provoked him that made you.
We provoked the Lord, bro. The creator of everything that made us. That put us in power. We have provoked the Lord into anger. All right?
By sacrificing unto devils and not unto YAHAWASHI.
Sacrificing unto devils, man. All right? To these other gods, man. All right? And now to the Lord YAHAWASHI. Alright, and that's just disrespectful, but that was messed up. And you would think, bro, we wouldn't do that by seeing all the things that the Lord has done for us, man. By seeing all the times the Lord has delivered us. The Lord has helped us, man. Alright? But Jake still went off. Jake still provoked the Lord to anger by disobeying him. Jake still disobeyed the Lord, man. Alright? That's all that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 8. And it reads, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
So better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it, man. Alright? Because now we're at the end, man. Now we're starting to, we get roused up, man. Alright? Brothers, you know, we getting excited, man. Seeing policies pop off. Brothers getting on fire, brothers, you know, been on fire, brothers, you know, building more fire inside them because we understand that we at the end of this, bro. You seeing everything that's going on, we understand we're at the end, man. Alright? If we can finally go and work and set, you know, the rightful order back in place, because this place is not in order. Alright? You know, so everything, the Lord's gonna set everything back in its rightful order, man. Your woman's not gonna be, you know, talking shit to you. Alright? You know, Esau gonna be back at, you know, where they supposed to be, you know, at the bottom. Servants, slaves. Alright? You know, and we're gonna be at the end of it, bro. It's gonna be the end of Esau's rulership. Because at the beginning of it, it was horrible. Alright? It was horrible, man. We came into the slavery and we didn't know when it was gonna be, bro. You know, Jake was asking the Lord, man, how should we know that the end is coming? How should we know that you're gonna come back? How should we know that we're gonna get back in our rulership? What are the signs? What's the prophecy? We wanna know. Because we're tired of this shit, man, already. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, man. We're being patiently waiting, man, for the Lord and YAHAWASHI trying to come back. Alright? We're patiently waiting and suffering, man. And that patience is humbling us. Alright? Because we understand without the Lord, man, we ain't nothing, bro. Alright, but a proud nigga, we gotta get our own guns. We gotta put these dope, you know, we gotta come back against these dope. We gotta, you know, take charge. Alright? Those niggas are gonna be the ones that's gonna be, you know, die off first.
Like an ass, a lot of guys fall off that. They don't, they get tired of waiting. Scriptures speak of my Lord, the land is coming. You gotta understand, first and foremost, the black guys don't deserve shit anyway. You know, understand that first. Then you gotta understand you on the Lord's time. Alright? Hey, even YAHAWASHI, our Lord, he done died, went on the cross, and he's still waiting.
Yeah.
So why you can't wait? You gotta wait, bro. You gotta be patient. Once these, you know, couple years that you've been serving the Lord to the days of eternity anyway. Alright? You gotta thug it out. Suffer it out. Alright?
This is Brother Job, chapter 5, verse 10. Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth waters upon the fields?
Who giveth rain upon the earth? Alright?
It says, and sendeth waters upon the fields.
Waters upon the fields, man. Alright, keep going.
It says, verse 11, to set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety.
So you put those on high. I learned. Bring it back,
It says, verse 11, to set up on high those that be low.
Who's low right now, man? Jake. You know, we're at the lowest state. All right, but the Lord's going to set up on high those people, man. All right?
Right, because we got a lower state. It says, be cheerful when thou art changed to a lower state, man. You know? So, hey.
All this is right now is character building, man. Everything else to be ready to prepare. Like, be prepared for the kingdom to come, man. All right, man? Now we understand how it is to come up from the bottom and make our way to the top. Right? That's why, you know, you got the old heads, like the people, you know, the elders. You know, they always tell you, you need to work. You got to work for what you want. Bro.
Work, young man.
Yeah, you gotta work, bro. That's what we do right now, man. Is we putting this work in, and we want the kingdom, and we want to be back in the rightful place.
And about to add, a lot of, for brothers that grew up with their father, some of us were unfortunate, some of us weren't. But for those of you who were, nothing was given. Everything was earned. Now, we're coming back to the truth. We're learning who the Heavenly Father is again. When you go through your trial and tribulation, you understand that the Lord ain't giving you nothing, man. Everything the Lord gave you, you have to earn. So you got to show the Lord you can handle. I think lesson on this week. You want rulership. You want rulership. You want kingdoms, but your ass, you can't handle the little shit the Lord giving you now. You know? So we gotta handle what the Lord giving us to us now. And that's the parable he said, Lord done thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over the little responsibilities I have given you. Instead of NLT. You have been faithful over the little responsibilities I gave you. I will give you more responsibilities. See? So yeah, that's what the Lord gonna give us, man.
It says, reading on, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety.
We're mourning, we're crying, we're praying. We're coming out here every weekend doing lessons. We're crying on some Lord, how about some shot? All right? We're the ones that's mourning, man. All right? And the Lord's going to bring us into safety.
Hey,
The Lord's going to save us.
you have a scripture where it says, he that is exalted shall be abased, and he that is abased shall be exalted, man. That's right. So, you know, you notice that in this time where you're going to see those that are at high right now, which if you look at the form of how high Esau is, he's so powerful, he's going to be brought low, which we already seeing the destruction of this kingdom is where it's headed to now, man. You see, and guess what that means for us? And so, you know, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob the beginning that of the father. So, who's up next? Jacob, man. Okay, YAHAWASHI is going to establish his kingdom on this earth, and these devils ain't going to rule ever again. It says,
This is Ecclesiastes 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteousness, dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
These devils have unrighteousness. And they dealt unrighteousness. You know, they deceive. Alright? These people ain't do nothing but bring wickedness, man. Alright? These devils, Esau, Edom, everything that he's gotten in an evil way. Alright? Bring it back.
It says, because of the unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, so because these devils got all of what they got in wickedness, alright, and wrongfulness, alright, the kingdom is going to be translated, man. Alright, to his rightful people, which is Jake, which is us, man. Alright? You know, these devils put us through captivity, through slavery. Now they're going to have to experience it, man. And that's just. Alright? That's what's going to come into Esau. You know, some of these devils still remember having slaves, man. Alright?
their great granddad or their family members, and they know they pass down their history to them. Oh, you once had the inheritance of slaves. Your great father had this land and all that, and that took for what? Jacob to be on the field to raise that money, man, and build that place up, man.
Have you ever seen that TV show called The Boys? There's one character in the show called Tech Night. He was like a billionaire. You had this other character named A-Train was a Jake. He said, damn, this is nice. He said, this is a nice house you got, man. He's like, damn, is this all TV money? He said, oh no. My great-grandfather was a slave catcher. You may be the fastest man in the world, but I think we would have caught you. So that's Esau boasting in his wickedness, you know. Esau boasting in his triumph over us.
His victory.
Yeah, these devils got yachts. How you think they got that yacht? Generational wealth that's been passed down. It's the book of Matthew 25 and verse 21. The master was full of praise. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount. So now I will give you many more responsibilities.
It's a parable, man. All right, but it's really, symbolic to, how the Lord's going to be unto his man. All right? The Lord has given us small things to judge and to have control of. All right? But now he's going to give us something bigger. You know, he wants to put us in that ruling power, man.
Right, a greater level of trust.
A greater level of trust. Man, what the scripture says, he shall judge angels. Bring it out real quick. Because it also says how if you judge little things, earthly things, how much more heavenly things. So right now we're judging, earthly things, we're condemning, and rebuking and reproving our people now. It's a small matter, man. How much more will the Lord actually have you judge a nation?
That's that full level of trust unlocked, like the brother had. And you see it in your personal walk. You began, the Lord ain't really, you just learning, and the Lord began to set you over affairs within the body. See, and as you grow, he gives you more responsibility. You gotta, and he's gonna constantly add things into us, man. All right, it goes on to say, 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 3, it says, "Know ye not that we shall judge angels?"
No, you know, you shut the go up.
Oh yeah, I got it. Verse 15. No, that's not the same chapter. No. Yeah, matter of fact, let's get it. It's 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Do you not know the saints shall judge the world, man? All right? The Lord's going to give the power to his people to be able to judge the world, but even, within that, the Lord's going to give even more power. There's going to be order in the kingdom, man. That Lord's going to set order up, man. The Lord's going to give even more power to his men that served him through Babylon to rule those governing seats to judge nations, man.
We already, me and the brother something a few months ago. We already judging right now.
Yep.
And it begins with us judging ourselves. You want to judge the world? Judge yourself.
Right.
Handle yourself. Can you handle yourself before you can handle a nation? Can you handle a job? Can you handle your household? Can you handle getting up and laboring week in and week out? How can the Lord entrust you with the nation if you can't do that? All right. So it begins with ourselves, man. But it goes on to say, and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
Ooh, so the world's going to be judged by us. Are we unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Coming out here, reproving Jake, correcting Jake, judging Jake. You can't judge me, only God can judge me. The Lord is speaking through his prophets to judge your own ass, man. That's what the Lord's really doing, bro. The judge is just so simple-minded, they don't understand that.
Scripture speak of how, in those days there was no judges in Israel, and every man did according to his own place. So the Lord always set up judges. The prophets are the judges. We are the ones, because the Lord ain't finna come down here himself and speak to the things. He gonna set up men to do it.
It's order, bro. It's order. And this place is so out of order, they don't understand that, bro. All right, Jake think the Lord is going to come down here and you can't do that. No, the Lord's going to use his prophets, man. Hey, you're going off, right? You need to come back into the Lord. You can't judge me, but only God knows my heart. The Lord knows that how he's going to destroy your mother ass, right?
Yeah, you're a wicked nigga. That's what he said.
You wicked, bro.
But I got it in NLT now, This is 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 2 in NLT. Don't you realize that someday we believers will judge the world?
You realize that someday we believers, man, the brothers, the true worshipers, we're going to judge the world, man. All right? And that wasn't to give us the power to even judge angels, man. It goes on to say that, man. All right?
It says, and since you are going to judge the world, can't you decide even these little things among yourselves?
We're going to judge the world. Can't we already decide these little things amongst ourselves here? Simple things, the right one, the brick proof. All right? Lord, is allowing us to be able to do that now, man. All right?
It says, don't you realize that we will judge angels?
Judge angels, man. Lord, like I said, Lord, we be our power to also be able to judge angels, bro. All right? Originally, the angel was supposed to serve us, man. That was on us.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 30, in the NLT. But many who are the greatest now will be last and important then. Or like the least then.
So now, the ones that are the greatest now, all right, we saw Edom, you know, he's at the top of the food chain right now, man. So he's great, he's Lord. Alright? But the Lord's gonna put him down, man, to the least. Alright, he's gonna bring his man up to that, you know, to those rulers. We're gonna be joint heirs before you have those.
Reading it again in Matthew 19 to 30. But many who are the greatest now will be least important then. And those who seem least important now will be the greatest then.
Those who seem least important now, which is Jake. You know, we seem least important now. And amongst that, that's one of the prophets, bro. Everybody looks down upon us, even our own people. Our own people mocking and scoffing us, bro. They take us as a joke. They take us as fools, all right? But it's going to come to the time where that's going to be proven wrong, man. And they're going to be, you know, confounded. You know, these men are actually, you know, the Lord actually doing this, man. Right. You know? What's that scripture, you know, when the heathens, they see, you know, brothers, the wisdom of Solomon. So these were the men, you know.
Oh, yeah.
How is he remembered amongst the saints?
How is he remembered amongst the saints, bro? And they don't see that, bro. And even Jake gonna be confounded. I can't believe he's talking shit about this. If he's remembered amongst the saints, what's gonna happen to me? For disrespecting him like that, bro?
Alright, Matthew 19 verse 30. In the KJV, it says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
First shall be last, and the last shall be first. Now we're last. Right now we look down upon. Right now we're despised, mocked, scoffed. Alright? But the Lord's gonna, you know, exalt his man.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna put first.
That's right, that's why the scripture says, back further up, let the meek shine inherit the earth. Alright, so the low, alright, the least suspected, the underdogs, alright, the ones that's been put in the most disgraceful position, man. The ones, alright, all that, man. So guess what? Alright, the Lord's gonna intervene. He's gonna make those who are at the low and put them at the top. Okay?
It's Revelation 5 verse 10. It has made us into our power, kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Hey, we're gonna be able to reign on the earth, man. Lord's gonna put us. Alright? He's gonna put us in that woman, he's gonna give us, you know, ruling and looking. Alright? For serving the Lord YAHAWASHI outside Babylon, man. Alright? And even the niggas that was mocking us, you know, be under tribute, man. Alright? Paying your respects, man, because, you know, you was talking down on us, man. I ain't gonna, but now that day, you know, these guys were doing it, man. They were telling the truth. Alright? You know, but hey, with that, you know, going into this lesson was edifying. So hopefully nothing more this again. Close out with my praise and
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
once again, the boss